From pretty much the present, this is your host, Adam Graham, welcoming you to a week of old-time radio detective podcast from 2013. Because these podcast episodes are quite old, offers and information contained in them are not valid unless they are reflected on our website at greatdetectives.net. Now enjoy a week of podcasts from our archives at the Great Detectives of Old Time Radio. Welcome to the Great Detectives of Old Time Radio. From Boise, Idaho, this is your host, Adam Graham. If you have a comment, email it to me, box13 at greatdetectives.net. Follow us on Twitter at Radio Detectives, and become one of our friends on Facebook, facebook.com/Radio Detectives. Well, today's episode is brought to you by the financial support of our listeners. Thanks so much for your support. And you can support the show at support.greatdetectives.net. Also, speaking of listener support, during this year's upcoming listener support campaign, we'll be playing an encore program. We'll revisit a previous episode, and we would really like it to be listener choice. So email me what programs or series you'd like to hear just one more time, and just give me the reason why. And put in the subject line, play it again, Adam, and send it to box13 at greatdetectives.net. All right, well, now it's time for today's new Johnny Dollar serial, The Todd Matter.
From Hollywood, it's time now for
Johnny Dollar.
This is Orrin Vance.
Orrin Vance?
Yeah, you sent me up to Ossining 7 years ago, you remember?
Huh? Oh, yes, I think I do.
You know, I thought a lot about coming out and killing you, Dollar.
Mm-hmm.
But instead, I'm going to do you a favor.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think maybe you and I can work out something.
You know, this sounds like double talk to me.
Don't you give me any routine, Dollar. I heard 'em all. I'm calling you with information about the Todd case.
Todd? I don't remember.
Well, look it up. It cost your company $75,000.
Hey. Hello? Vance?
Tonight and every weekday night, Bob Bailey in the transcribed adventures of the man with the action-packed expense account, America's fabulous freelance insurance investigator.
Yours truly, Johnny Dollar. Expense account submitted by Special Investigator Johnny Dollar to Four State Insurance Company, Wilmington, Delaware. Attention, Mr. Don Freed, Chief Investigator, Claims Division. Since your office authorized me to conduct certain inquiries based on new information supplied by Orrin Vance, I'm billing you accordingly. The following is an accounting of expenditures during my investigation of the Todd matter. Expense account item 1, $1.85. One phone call to Don Freed in Wilmington, Delaware to discuss the burglary that had occurred 6 months before in the Long Island home of Norman Todd. The case was a complete stalemate. The police and the insurance investigators had been unable to locate the thieves or trace any of the loot, which included jewelry, silver, and wearing apparel that had been taken from the residence. I requested Don to forward whatever details they had, along with an accurate list of the stolen items and complete descriptions. Expense account item 2, $2, cab fare. To and from the Office of International Adjustment Bureau, where I refreshed my memory concerning Orrin Vance. A good look at the files, and I remembered him well. Back in 1947, he'd been involved in a well-engineered swindle of the Seaman Clothing Company. Almost got away with it. And it was my investigation and testimony that finally put him behind the bars.
Hi.
Huh? Vance?
Yeah. Oh, hello, Dollar. You haven't changed a bit.
You have.
Yeah, sure I have. You took 7 years of my life away from me. Did you do what I told you to on the phone?
People like you don't tell me what to do, Vance. Come on in.
Oh, sure. Thanks. Nice place you got here.
Yeah, I like it. Sit down. Tell me what's on your mind.
Look, Dollar, don't treat me like a con, huh? Even if I am one. I'll sit down, yeah. I'll have a smoke with you. I'll talk with you.
Okay. Okay, have one.
Thanks. It's just that everybody's doing it. Treating me like that. Even my wife. Went over to see her the first day I got out. You know what? She wouldn't let me in the house. She gave me $40 and told me to go out and get a decent job. Work hard, she said, and in 6 months, if everything is okay and you're not in any trouble, you can come home to me and the kids. And if not, she says, I'm going to divorce you.
Mm-hmm. Well, what do you want me to say?
Offer me a seat. Invite me to sit down. I'm a human being, too.
Sure.
Thanks again.
Well?
Why, I thought about it a lot. You know, if you hadn't been out to get me 8 years ago, I might have had you over to dinner. Maybe we could have been friends.
Yeah, maybe. Now, what's this all about, Vance?
Oh, okay. I can't get a job. I'll have to go in business for myself. I need a stake. That's why I called you.
Go on.
Now, did you do like I asked you to? Look up the Todd case?
I called Wilmington about it. There's nothing new happening.
I'm happening. That's something new. And I can help. For a price.
All right, go on.
But I want my name out of the picture. Could you fix that?
Probably. But I'd have to talk to the police sooner or later.
All I'm asking is your promise to keep my name out of it. Otherwise, it's no go.
Well, tell me something about it before I make any promises, Vance.
Fair enough. You got a list of the stolen items?
Not yet. Won't be here until tomorrow.
Now, when it gets here, you'll find it was a mink coat in that lot. I think most of it was jewelry, but it was a mink coat, labeled from Zellerback Furs in New York. And the inside lining carried this serial number, 27356.
All right. Take it easy, Vance. Expense account item 3, $2.50. Another long-distance phone call to Wilmington and Don Freed, who verified that the serial numbers furnished by Orrin Vance fitted those in the stolen mink coat. I explained how I'd come about the information at hand, leaving out any mention of names. Freed talked with his boss and phoned me back a half an hour later.
You can go ahead and work on it, Dollar. There's a $5,000 reward posted.
$5,000?
We'll split it between you and your friend, if anything worthwhile turns up. Okay?
Suppose it's nothing.
Okay. Swindle sheet, too.
Right. Okay, Vance. You're in business.
How does it work?
You tell me where the coat is and who has it, and I'll handle it from there. If it turns out to be anything, you'll get paid for it. All I've had so far is talk.
I'll tell you where the coat is and who has it, but before I do that, you give me a check.
What?
A check for $2,500. You date it 2 days from now. That'll give you a chance to look into it and see if I know what I'm talking about. And you can stop payment any time within 2 days if my tip doesn't work out.
Mm-hmm.
On the other hand, I'll have the check and bye-bye.
Where to?
Homewood, Indiana. My plane leaves in an hour.
I may want you around for some questions.
No, I'll give you the tip. That's all. You ask somebody else the questions. Well?
Okay. What's the matter? You afraid?
Sure. Haven't you noticed? I'm a stool pigeon.
I noticed, and it worried me. But I arranged for him to have the post-dated check in return, for which he gave me a name and an address. Gloria Tierney, 1231 East 57th Street, New York City. Expense account item 4, $3, cab fare to the airport. I saw Orrin Vance off on a westbound plane to Indiana. 45 minutes later, I boarded Flight 37 for New York. Expense account item 5, $18.85. The cost of getting me from Hartford to New York. I checked in at the New Weston and went directly to the Metropolitan Police Station, where I asked if Gloria Tierney had a record. A check in the police files revealed that she was not listed. About 7 o'clock, I had a bite to eat, and then I walked over to the 57th Street address, a small apartment building.
Yes?
Hello. I'm looking for Gloria Tierney.
Oh, you have the wrong apartments right across the hall.
I was over there. No one answered.
Well, she must be out. I'm the manager here. Would you like to leave your name?
I'm Johnny Dollar, but I wonder if you could tell me where to find her.
No, I can't, but I'll be glad to give her your name and ask her to call you.
Well, that sounds fair enough. I'm at the New Weston Hotel.
Oh? You're from out of town?
Yes.
An old friend of Gloria's?
No, I'm just on business.
Well, I'll tell her you came by.
Good, fine. By the way, how long has Miss Tierney lived here?
About a year. Why?
Oh, I just wondered, thank you.
Johnny Dollar, New Weston Hotel?
That's right. Wait a minute. Here, take my card.
Insurance?
Sort of. The apartment house manager, it said Ethel Stromberg on the mailbox, smiled politely and closed the door. I went outside the building and took a plant across the street. I waited around for about 3 hours and saw no one go in or out of the building. I went back to my hotel. About midnight, the phone rang. Johnny Dollar.
Hello, Mr. Dollar, please.
Hi, Mr. Dollar.
You left word for me. I'm Gloria Tierney.
Oh, yes, Miss Tierney.
I intend to leave town, possibly in the morning, so I thought I'd better call you tonight. I hope it isn't too late.
Not at all, Miss Tierney.
What's it all about, Mr. Dollar?
I'm an insurance investigator. I'd rather tell you about it in person.
As I said, I expect to leave town tomorrow. Is it important?
I think so, yes. Could I see you tonight?
Well, I don't know.
I could be there in 15 minutes.
I don't understand.
I'll come right over.
Well, all right.
I was there in less than 15 minutes, but things weren't all right. As a matter of fact, things looked all wrong. Gloria Tierney's apartment was darkened. She didn't answer when I knocked on the door. I tried it. The door was locked.
You who?
Hmm?
Now, look here. I don't think you have any right to bother Gloria. Oh, it's you?
Hello, Mrs. Stromberg.
Well, where's Gloria?
I don't know.
You don't know? She was waiting to meet you.
Huh?
Well, out here in the hallway. She came in tonight, and I gave her your message. And then she went in and called you, and then came back out and said you were coming by.
Yeah, well, she's gone.
Well, that's funny.
Hey, tell me, did you hear anyone out here?
No. Well, maybe she went down to the drugstore.
Drugstore's closed.
Well, yes.
Well, she'll probably show up.
Yes, probably.
You look worried, Mrs. Stromberg.
I am. Gloria didn't seem like herself when she came in.
Oh, what do you mean?
Well, she was nervous and upset. I think she'd been crying. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I hope she's all right.
Yeah, so do I.
You're sure she isn't outside waiting for you?
No, I didn't see any. Well, I'll look again.
Do you see her?
Not a soul. Had she been drinking?
No, of course not.
What was she wearing, Mrs. Stromberg?
Oh, she had her coat on.
Her mink coat?
Yes. Well, how'd you know about her mink coat?
A friend of mine. I'll take a look around out here.
All right. Oh, wait a minute. I'll come with you. You know, of course, she might have gone...
Wait a second. Look, is that Gloria?
Why, yes, I think so.
Something's wrong with her.
Yes.
The girl crossing the street in the mink coat weaved slightly from side to side. As I got close to her, I could see she was a pretty girl in her late 20s, blonde hair, dark eyes. She hardly looked up as I came up to her, just stopped and stood there, weaving slightly. Miss Tierney?
Yes.
Well, can I help you? I'm Johnny Dollar.
Please.
Oh, come on, we better go inside.
Yes.
What is it?
He struck me.
He what?
He struck me. And Oh, Mr. Dollar.
Here, come on. Careful now.
Sure. Oh.
Easy. Easy now.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You okay?
Yes. Look out! That car!
What?
That car! No!
All 3 slugs had hit her, and she fell back into my arms. By the time I could reach for it and get my gun out, the black Cadillac and whoever was driving it were out of sight around the corner. And there'd been no light on the rear license plate.
Oh.
Easy now, easy.
Mr. Dollar, those were shots. What? Mr. Dollar.
Call the police, quick.
But yes, right away.
You know, let's see if we can...
Mr. Dollar. Mr. Dollar.
Don't try to talk, Gloria. Don't try to move. We'll have help here in a minute.
Oh.
Johnny Dollar.
Dan Mapes, New York Police Department, Mr. Dollar.
Oh, hi.
I just went over your statement to the officers who went to the scene of the shooting. Pretty rough business.
Yeah. How's the girl?
She hasn't regained consciousness. We've got to get on with this, Dollar. There's some questions I want to ask you.
Sure. Glad to do what I can. Where can I meet you?
What's the matter with right here at headquarters?
Okay. Say in about an hour?
Make it a half an hour. I said I want to get on with the case. Room 212, Sergeant Daniel Mapes.
Okay, Sergeant. I'll be there. Expense account submitted by Special Investigator Johnny Dollar to Four State Insurance Company, Wilmington, Delaware. The following is an accounting of expenditures during my investigation of the Todd matter, a burglary that occurred 6 months ago, but the murder try occurred only a few hours ago. Expense account item 6, $16.40, one telegram. From me to Chief Investigator Don Freed, Four State Insurance. I explained events up to date and requested that Freed contact their New York office and employ counsel for me in the event the New York police chose to hold me as a material witness in the shooting of Gloria Tierney.
We aren't going to hold you. Why should we?
I don't know. Why should you?
Sit down. Take it easy.
Okay, thanks.
So, you're a freelance insurance investigator.
Yeah, that's right.
Working for Four State out of Wilmington, huh?
That's right.
Okay. Suppose you give it to me.
Well, you got it right in front of you there in that report. I told it to the investigating officers right after the shooting last night.
Now you tell it to me.
All right. I made an appointment to meet this girl. She called me about 12 o'clock midnight, and I went on over to her apartment. She wasn't around when I got there, so I waited and talked to her landlady. A few minutes later, I saw her coming across the street. I went over to meet her because she looked like she'd been hurt or something. I walked her back across the street. Somebody pulled up in a car just as we got to the curbing.
Says here, Black Caddy, 1955 Coupe de Ville.
Yeah, I didn't pay too much attention.
What was the license number?
Couldn't tell. It was blacked out.
Okay, go on.
There was a man in it. I didn't see his face. Didn't even notice him, really. He just started shooting. The girl was hit 3 times. I was trying to help her, and he got away.
Well, what else?
That's it.
Okay. Tell me why you were in here yesterday afternoon checking to see if this Gloria Tierney had a record.
I was about to contact her. I wanted to know if she'd ever been in trouble.
Now tell me what you're working on.
The Todd case.
Todd?
Yeah, burglary out in Long Island about 6-7 months ago. I had reason to believe the girl might be able to help me on it.
Because of what?
Because of her mink coat.
Well, I'm glad you answered that way, Dollar. The coat's in the lab now. They're looking it over. We found it listed in our stolen property files. So far, your story's okay, but believe me, it isn't over yet.
Huh?
Tell me more. We know about the coat. We want to know about the girl who was wearing it.
Sorry, I can't help you.
We didn't have her prints on file here, but we sent them off to Washington. She's still unconscious. She's in pretty bad shape. She can't talk. You can. What's her angle?
I don't know.
You don't know who shot her. You didn't get the license number. You just stood there and let it happen. All you were interested in was your mink coat.
Look,
Is that what you're trying to tell me?
I might be through trying to tell you anything, pal.
Don't get smarty pants with me, Dollar. I got myself a shooting to straighten out. I'll straighten it out any way I can. What else did she have from the Todd business?
You tell me.
Nothing. A small diamond ring on a little finger. It's not on the stolen property list. Tell me, Dollar, did your insurance company pay off this claim?
Yes, the whole thing. About $75,000.
$75,000?
That's right.
Well, at least you got the coat back. Even if it has got 3 bullet holes in it.
Maybe we'll get a line on the whole job.
If she regains consciousness. Meanwhile, you can sit here and tell me about your tip.
What?
Who put you on to Gloria Tierney?
No, I'm afraid I can't tell you that.
Why not?
Because I promised not to disclose any names. I can tell you this much, though. The man who told me about Gloria Tierney couldn't possibly have had anything to do with the Todd case. He was in prison when it happened.
Let's have his name so I can check it.
He's in Indiana now.
He's got a name in Indiana. What is it?
Sorry.
You going to sit there and tell me he gave you a name to start with and that's all you bought?
Yep.
Suppose I told you I don't believe anything. And then I think I'll hold you for a while until you forget about whatever deal you made with an ex-con.
Well, suppose I told you that a lawyer for my insurance company is on his way down here right now just to see that I get treated right. What's funny?
You insurance guys. You know what? You give me a pain. Right here.
We went on like that a little while. Then I accompanied Sergeant Mapes to Gloria Tierney's apartment. A full crew of technicians were there, giving the premises a complete check. Mapes dispatched 2 sets of detectives to cover the neighborhood for possible witnesses to the shooting. Another pair began to cover the apartment house itself. I went with Mapes to talk to the manager, Mrs. Stromberg. She looked white and shaken.
You remember, Mr. Dollar?
Yes. Hello, Mr. Dollar. How's poor Gloria?
Not very good, Mrs. Stromberg. She's still unconscious.
And we're still pretty much in the dark about all this, Mrs. Stromberg.
Where is she? What hospital? I'd like to go see her. Maybe there's something I can do.
The best thing you can do is try to help us find out who shot her.
She's at the police emergency hospital right now, Mrs. Stromberg. I'll have them phone you when she can see people.
Thank you. Oh, what an awful thing. Well, what's it all about? Why would anyone want to shoot Gloria?
We hope we can ask her that question. Right now, we're going to try to find out all we can, and maybe you can help us.
Well, I hope so. What can I tell you?
Where she worked, how she lived, what people she knew.
Oh, dear.
Yesterday, you told me you'd known her for a year.
Yes, ever since she moved in.
All right. Was she a nice girl?
Of course she was a nice girl. Quiet, minded her own business.
Where's she work at?
Well, I don't know. I mean, Gloria doesn't work as far as I know.
Who pays her rent?
She always gave me a check.
Who gave her a check?
Well, I really don't know.
Don't you know anything? What's the matter with you?
Well, I'm trying.
Mapes, why don't you go sit down?
All right, I'll sit down here.
Mrs. Stromberg, what can you tell us about her? Do you know where we can contact her family?
Think about it.
Well, I don't know. I know they live in California somewhere, but that's all I do know. She talked about them now and then.
Uh-huh. How about her friends here in town?
What about them?
Well, for instance, the man who drove the black Cadillac last night.
I never saw that car around here before.
Did she talk about her friends to you?
Why, no.
She's a pretty girl, young. Boyfriends?
Oh, yes, she did talk about them now and then. Do you suppose one of them had something to do with this?
Mrs. Stromberg, some guy pulled up in a black caddy last night and pumped 3 slugs into her. She acted funny before that, according to you. Run out when she was supposed to meet Dollar here. Don't you know if any of her friends drove a car like that?
No.
You know this, but you don't know that. What kind of a friend were you?
What?
What kind of a friend were you? That girl's lying in a hospital right now. She's got a slug here, another one here, and here. They've operated twice. You weep and holler and stand around wringing your hands about her, but you won't open your mouth about helping us find who did it. Now, let's start with that car again. You've got the front apartment here. You can see the street from those 2 windows. Have you ever seen that black caddy here before?
Yes.
Well, why didn't you say so in the first place? Whose is it?
I don't know. I don't know his full name.
Well, what do you know about him?
His name is Bill something.
Bill something.
Yes?
That's a big help. What does he look like? Where does he work? What does he do?
I don't know. I really don't know. She never introduced me to him, but she talked about him. She'd say, Bill's coming by tonight, or Bill did this, or Bill did that, but she never mentioned his last name.
But he drove the caddy.
Yes.
Now, what does he look like?
I told you, she never introduced me.
I heard that part. But I know if someone young and fresh and pretty like Gloria Tierney lived across the hall from my wife would be at the window every time she heard the bell ring or heard a car drive up out front. She'd want to see who was buying her the candy and flowers, who was knocking on the door. Isn't that so, Mrs. Stromberg?
Yes. No. Yes.
Well, what do you mean? Now, look. For the 3rd time, what does this guy Bill look like?
Well, he's tall and very dark.
Tall? What does that mean? Tall like me? Tall like Dollar? Tall like what?
Like Mr. Dollar.
How old? How'd he dress? What kind of build?
Easy, Mapes.
Why don't you go through that offering me to sit down part now?
All right. I was wrong about you, Mapes. I admit it.
Well, maybe I was kind of wrong about you, Dollar. Hardly anybody ever admits anything these days. Okay. I'm sorry I'm raising my voice, Mrs. Stromberg. But tell us about the man. All you can remember about Bill.
Heavy? Light?
A husky fella, and he dressed very nicely, too.
What color was his hair?
Dark, I think. He always wore a hat.
How about his eyes?
I don't know.
Uh-huh. About how old would you say?
Oh, 30, maybe 35. I'm not very good at ages.
How often did he come here to see her?
Oh, once or twice a week.
Gloria's been going with him?
Yes.
Did she ever mention where he works or what he does?
No, she never mentioned that.
Do you have any idea how long she's known him? How long she's been going with him?
Well, I have no idea. I just know he's been coming to see her ever since she moved in here.
This, Bill. Would you say he had money, Mrs. Stromberg?
Yes, I'd say so. He drove that big expensive car and always dressed so nice. And, of course, he gave Gloria that coat.
The mink coat?
Yes.
Hmm. Do you know if he ever gave her any jewelry?
I don't know. I don't think so. Gloria'd usually run across the hall and show me when he gave her something. Mostly they were small gifts, candy, and things like that, but I don't remember if he ever gave her any jewelry.
Did he ever bring any friends here?
I don't know.
All right. Was Gloria going to marry him?
Oh, she never talked about it.
You sure about that?
Yes, she never said, and I never asked.
Why? Why not?
Well, I don't know. I never asked her. I wanted to, but I never asked her. You think right away I've been a busybody watching that girl and so on. Well, yes, I watched her from time to time, and I was her friend here. But there are some things we just didn't talk about.
There sure were.
Well, as you ask me questions, I realize how much we didn't talk about. I can't tell you where she came from or where her family is or who Bill is or what she planned for the future. I just know she was a nice, decent, honest sort of a girl.
Yes, we got that impression, Mrs. Stromberg. Anything you want to ask, Dollar?
No.
My apologies again for raising my voice. Thank you for the information, Mrs. Stromberg. Come on, Dollar.
Okay. Goodbye.
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 Well, you got it out of her.
Yeah, but I don't trust her. Took too much work.
Are you really as tough as you look?
Sure.
You're a good cop, Mapes.
Thanks. I like to have somebody mention that every 5 years. Well, better get out this guy's description.
Yeah. There's a hall phone right there.
Uh-huh. Well, we sure haven't got much to go on. Communications, please. Yes, Dan Mapes. I want an APB out on... What? Oh, I'll give it to you later. Johnny, the hospital phoned in 2 minutes ago.
Gloria.
Yes. They think she's dying.
There'll be another intriguing episode in our story of the Todd matter tomorrow.
Tomorrow, I take some lessons from a good policeman on how to find out what has to be found out. Join us, won't you? Yours truly, Johnny Dollar.
Yours truly, Johnny Dollar, starring Bob Bailey, is transcribed in Hollywood. Written by John Dawson, it is produced and directed by Jack Johnstone. Be sure and join us tomorrow night, same time and station, for the next exciting episode of Yours truly, Johnny Dollar. Roy Rowan speaking.
Welcome back. I love the interplay between Johnny and the police sergeant. It's kind of a change from Johnny and the police always, or almost always, being buddy-buddy from the start. Some nice tension, leading to, I think, the starting of some grudging respect between them. So I thought that was very nicely played and a nice change of pace. All right, on to listener comments and feedback. And received this on Facebook. This is from Larry, who writes, "Love the show, Adam. Found you on iTunes a while back and was instantly hooked. Johnny Dollar is by far my favorite show, and I was finally able to catch up to you. The only bad thing about this is now I have to wait for Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays come around. Thanks for such an awesome podcast, and I'll keep listening." Well, I truly appreciate that, Larry. On the bright side, this may have been the best time to catch up, because if you'd caught up earlier, then you would have only been able to hear the show once a week. But again, thanks so much for listening and for going through all those episodes to get caught up to us. I always like to hear that when people go to all the trouble to go through the old episodes, it kind of affirms that what I've been doing in general with going from start to finish on these shows really does work, and that people do want that sort of experience that is not being covered by most other shows. There's, of course, the exception of Christmas programs or occasionally something else seasonal, and that was actually the case on Johnny Dollar. I received an email from a listener wondering why we skipped the Nick Shern matter. Well, it was not skipped unintentionally. It was a Christmas era program, and I decided just to wait till it was more seasonally appropriate. It's kind of a challenge to do a Christmas episode when you're recording the program from somewhere where it's about, I think it's supposed to get up to 108 tomorrow. So, and probably not as big a challenge for those of you who are down under, but all right. Well, that will actually do it for today. We'll be back tomorrow with Mr. Moto, and then join us on Wednesday as we continue the Todd matter. Well, before we do get started, I do want to encourage you as you're out and about this summer. In addition to you're listening on the Great Detectives of Old Time Radio, I've also written several audiobooks for your listening pleasure. They're written by me, read by other talented professional narrators. Among them, my superhero novel, Tales of the Dim Night, as well as the sequel, Fly Another Day. In addition, we have a short called Your Average Ordinary Alien, and listeners of this program will also appreciate All I Needed to Know I Learned from Columbo. As you're making your entertainment plans, just remember those audiobooks by Adam Graham, available either at audible.com or the iTunes Store. All right, well, we're getting into an episode of Mr. Moto today. I kind of feel like just needs kind of a word of parental guidance on it. It's dealing with real sorts of actions that things very similar to them happened during this period of history. Like I said, some of it is a little disturbing, so I know that some parents listen with kids, so parental guidance definitely encouraged. With that said, let's get into today's episode of Mr. Moto, the Victim.
This is Mr. Moto, Mr. I.A. Moto.
NBC presents the world's greatest international secret agent, Mr. I.A. Moto, the popular Japanese character created by Pulitzer Prize winner John P. Marquand. Ruthlessly fighting the enemies of freedom, Mr. Moto's only weapons are his mind, his courage, and his fabulous knowledge of international persons, places, and things. Tonight's story concerns The Victim and stars Mr. Moto, Mr. I.A. Moto.
I watched Dr. Stauffenfeld with fascinated, incredulous horror. He was maliciously and cold-bloodedly driving a human mind towards the abyss of complete schizophrenia. He turned from the controls of the machine and bent over the trembling, half-conscious body of Alec Gleason on the operating table. His cold, pale eyes glinted malignantly as he examined his prisoner. All this while, the machine hummed evenly.
He is stubborn and defiant, this one.
Yes, Dr. Staudenfeld.
Yet if we drive him insane, his usefulness is nothing. Alec, listen. Where are you?
I am in Stahl prison in the Soviet zone of Germany. And someday I'll get you.
Switch it on.
Yes, Doctor.
Oh.
My name is Alec Gleason, and I have never been tortured or mistreated. Now, say it.
My name is Alec Gleason, and I have never been tortured or mistreated.
Assignment G31 began exactly 1 full year ago. It required the greatest preparation and delicacy. Much of the story must remain shrouded in secrecy. Many of our counterintelligence operators in the Soviet zone of Germany had a hand in it. To tell too much could expose their covers and endanger their lives. It began a year ago when Janet Gleason received the now famous Gleason letter. I remember very well the night she brought it to me in my New York apartment.
Mr. Moto, it's absolutely incredible that Alec could write a letter like this.
But, Mrs. Gleason, it is his handwriting.
It's his handwriting, but he couldn't have written it voluntarily.
You think he was forced to write it?
Either that or he's gone out of his mind.
You are suggesting that...
Yes. I believe he's a prisoner somewhere in Soviet Germany. I think they're doing things to him. Dreadful, horrible things. They've done it before. Vogler, Vincenti, and now Gross.
May I read the letter again?
Certainly.
Thank you.
I know something's wrong. I know it.
Dear Janet, at last I have come to realize the truth. The Wall Street warmongers have split Korea in two.
Can you imagine Alec writing that?
American imperialists are preparing for an atomic attack on Europe.
They've driven him crazy.
I have found a new way of life here in Soviet Germany, and I shall not return to America. I have discovered the truth, and you will never see me again, so do not try to find me, Alec.
It's like a letter a 10-year-old would write.
You received it this morning?
Yes. It was mailed from Berlin 4 days ago.
And when did Alec leave New York?
April the 2nd. He was going to Paris first, then Rome and Berlin. A month in each. He arrived in Berlin 3 weeks ago Saturday.
To do what?
Gleason Oil had a refinery in Berlin before the war. It's all been re-equipped.
Where in Berlin?
In the British sector. Alec went over to supervise the installation of a new catalytic cracking plant.
And?
Well, Alec arrived on schedule 3 weeks ago Saturday. And the following Wednesday, he left the plant at 6 o'clock, and they haven't seen him since.
But weren't they concerned?
No. They received a telegram from Paris, signed by Alec, saying that he'd been suddenly called back to America. Obviously, the telegrams are fake.
But I am wondering what particular motive the communists would have for taking him prisoner.
Do they need a motive? Alec is a prominent American industrialist. He's an authority on the catalytic cracking of crude petroleum. They could be after what he knows, or they could want him to come out publicly on the side of communism. Can you imagine what the Daily Worker would do with that letter?
It requires no imagination at all.
Mr. Moto, help me, please. Find Alec for me.
That may be difficult and expensive.
Well, we're not exactly poor, you know. I have 5,000 shares of Gleason Oil preferred stock in my own name.
It occurs to me that...
Yes?
Could you fly to Berlin with me tomorrow?
Well, of course, if it's necessary.
I have ways of arranging the flight.
Well, what time would we leave?
That depends on how quickly I can see the one man in New York who can help us.
Oh, who?
I cannot tell you his name. He is posing here in New York as a communist leader.
Oh, I see.
One thing more.
Yes.
Can you get a letter of credit to the Bank of England for 50,000 American dollars?
Well, by tomorrow? It's rather a large sum of money.
Can you?
Well, Yes, I think so.
Good. I will contact my man here. If all goes well, sometime tomorrow evening, we will take off for Europe.
It's good to see you, Moto. I've been pretending to be a communist for so long.
Please, do not tell me about your work. Tell me one thing. Is Madeleine Rodier still in Berlin?
Yes.
Is she still with British counterintelligence?
Yes, she's now known as Emmy Brunner. She runs a clock shop just off the Potsdamer Platz in the American sector.
You are still her New York contact?
Yes.
How do I get to her?
You give her this watch. Call on her at exactly 3 in the afternoon and give her this watch set at 10 after 8. That's her code, 8:10.
3 in the afternoon. This watch set at 10 after 8. A clock shop off the Potsdamer Platz. Excuse me, but I wonder if it is possible to speak with Fräulein Brunner?
I am Fräulein Brunner.
3 o'clock.
Yes.
And my watch is stopped at 10 after 8.
Who are you?
My name is Moto. Mr. I.A. Moto.
Not the Mr. Moto.
I am sorry if my miserable reputation has preceded me.
You worked on the Resnick affair?
I did.
And what do you want?
Information. About an American citizen named Alec Gleason.
Alec Gleason?
He arrived in Berlin a little over 3 weeks ago. He has disappeared.
Behind the curtain?
It would seem so. He may have wandered in by accident or been kidnapped. He is a prominent American oil man. There are many reasons why they would want him.
You know that I am doing this sort of thing all the time.
That is why I came to you.
I get them out. And in return, I ask only that they tell the world. But very few of them talk. They're either afraid or so sick that rational thinking is impossible.
Can you help me?
The quickest way is with money.
Alec Gleason's wife is with me in Berlin. She is a wealthy woman.
You understand, I take nothing myself. I have to pay certain people.
How much?
If he is in the Soviet sector, and if I can find him, his release can be obtained for 100,000 marks.
That can be arranged.
Give me a week. Find Mrs. Gleason the oldest clothes you can. I will make some inquiries. Bring her here a week from tonight. So you are Mrs. Gleason?
Yes, I am.
Your hands are so smooth. I hope that once more before I die, I can be a woman again.
Fräulein, I can't tell you how much I appreciate what you're doing.
We are both very grateful, Fräulein.
Thank you. Your husband, Mrs. Gleason, is in Straulau prison.
You found him?
I have not found him, no. I am telling you that is where he is. They are trying to force him to come out publicly on the side of communism. They have waited long for a rich, important American. They want him to make speeches to the workers in the Soviet zone.
But why? Why?
Fräulein, Mrs. Gleason is most gracious and kind, but she is not completely aware.
Oh, well, at the moment, Mrs. Gleason, the party propaganda is stating that American workers are slaves. It would be a great triumph to have an American industrialist confirm this statement.
But Alec's an American citizen. Why can't we just march in with some soldiers and...
Please, Mrs. Gleason, keep your voice down. Even my clocks have ears.
And it is much more difficult than that.
Then what? What do we do? I can get more money. I can cable London and...
Mr. Moto, the facts are these. Yes. He is in Straulau prison. A Russian named Manilov, who is a lieutenant in the Volkspolizei, is...
The what?
The Volkspolizei. They are the secret police.
Oh. Go on, Fräulein.
Manilov works at Straulau prison. He will try to arrange something for 100,000 marks.
And that was the beginning. For 3 long months we planned. I sat up nights polishing my Russian until I spoke it like a native. I studied a floor plan of Straulau prison until I knew every corridor, every door, every cell by heart. Janet Gleason waited with a desperate patience born of her deep love for her husband. Emmy Brunner worked with a fanaticism born of suffering and hate. She anticipated every danger, foresaw every possibility. At last, we were ready. And at last, Manilov was able to arrange it. He came one night very late to Emmy Brunner's clock shop.
Emmy, it is perfect. He is a different man.
Yes, Manilov, it is good.
I will pass as a Mongolian Russian?
Anywhere. The smooth-shaved head, the slanting eyes, It is perfect. And his face, Amy, his face.
I injected paraffin under the cheekbones. Mr. Moto, I am sorry I had no ether, but it was impossible to obtain.
Pain, Fräulein, is to the Oriental a state of mind.
Now, in a few weeks, the wax will melt and drain away. The contours of your face will go back to normal. Manilov,
Yeah.
a last check. Let's go over it again.
Yeah. A card certifying he's a member of the Volkspolizei.
Good. And my identity card?
Yes, and a ration card.
Yes, yes.
I have bribed Gleason's regular guard. For 2 weeks, beginning tomorrow, he will pretend to be sick. You will take his place.
Yes.
And you understand that if you are caught, I will deny I ever saw you.
He knows that, Manilov.
Gleason is in the sub-basement, cell 40. When you report in to me, I will give you the keys. Even if I am alone, do not let on you know me. The whole thing is of the greatest danger.
I will use every discretion.
Alec Gleason may not be easy to convince.
Why not?
They keep 3 inches of water on the stone floor of his cell.
What?
For months now he has been lying on a narrow wooden bunk. If he wishes to move, he must walk through the water. It is ice cold, and he is in bare feet.
An inhumanity to his brother.
As well as the impulse hypnosis. They have done other things.
You mean the pail?
Yes, 3 times a week.
The pail?
They put a large galvanized scrub pail over his head. Then they beat it with an iron bar. Oh, there is not a mark made on his body. But the noise of it crashes in his ears like the music of hell.
I must go now. It's dangerous for me to be in the American sector. You will report for work at the prison tomorrow night, Mr. Moto.
Yes, Manilov, and thank you.
Manilov, before you go, why were you so surprised when we told you Mrs. Gleason was in Berlin?
Because part of their torture of Alec Gleason was to tell him...
Tell him what?
Tell him his wife was dead.
Water on the floor.
Go away. I'll say anything you want. You leave me alone.
Mr. Gleason, please listen. I am a friend from outside. Do you understand? Mr. Gleason, your wife and I are trying to get you out of here.
I'll never get out. Go away.
I am pretending to be your attendant. I am really a Japanese American. Your wife and I are in Berlin.
You're lying. They got hurt.
No, Mr. Gleason.
They have. They told me.
Please believe me, Mr. Gleason.
She's dead. Janet is dead. Leave me alone.
Look. No, please keep your eyes open. Look at this. It is the locket you gave your wife for her birthday last year. Look at it, Mr. Gleason, please.
It's a trick. They killed her. They said she's dead.
Please, Mr. Gleason, believe me. I know I look like a Mongolian Russian. I am not. And your wife is all right. I swear she is.
Let me see the locket.
Yes, here.
Listen.
I promise. I give you my word. Your wife is alive. She is well and in Berlin.
Janet.
Shh, please. We are trying to get you out of here. Please be quiet. And give me back the locket.
No, it's mine. It's mine.
If they find it, everything will be ruined. Give it to me.
I want it. It's mine.
Someone is coming.
It's him.
Who?
The doctor. They take me upstairs.
Give me the locket. Mr. Gleason, in the name of heaven, give me that locket. Now, trust me.
Our rebellious patient. And who are you?
The new guard, Doctor. The regular one is sick. Lieutenant Maniloff assigned me to his place.
Your identity card?
Yes, Doctor. Here?
Mm-hmm. You know what to do?
Yes, Doctor.
Have him in the operating room in 10 minutes.
Yes, sir.
No, I won't go. I won't go anymore.
Well, do as you're told. Upstairs in 10 minutes.
What followed was a nightmare of horror. I took Alec Gleason upstairs to the first floor where Dr. Staudenberg waited in a small, well-equipped operating room. Alec Gleason was strapped to a standard-type operating table and 2 silver electrodes were fastened in place at his temples, another to his back at the base of his spine. Dr. Staudenberg flicked a switch, and the machine hummed evenly.
He must make a speech for us a week from Thursday. He's to tell the workers here the true state of affairs in America. The auto-hypnosis and suggestion must be complete.
Yes, Doctor.
Listen to me, Alec. Turn it on.
Yes, sir.
In American factories, the workers are chained to their jobs for 17 hours a day.
In American factories, the workers are chained to their jobs 17 hours a day.
Good, Alec. Excellent. Here, where the glorious Soviet culture flourishes like a flower, I have, for the first time in my life, seen true freedom.
Here, where the glorious Soviet culture flourishes like a flower, I have, for the first time in my life, seen true freedom.
Excellent. By a week from Thursday, he will publicly repudiate his American citizenship.
And then what, Mr. Moto?
They made him say incredible things. Electromagnetic hypnosis.
They'll kill him.
No, Mrs. Gleason. That is not their way.
When is he to make the speech?
There is a youth rally in the Congress Hall of the Berlin Zoo a week from Thursday, Fräulein Brunner.
I just can't stand this. It's so sickening.
I promise you that a week from Thursday, you will have him back.
You're sure they don't suspect you?
Manilov has vouched for me. My papers are in order, and the makeup is flawless.
Is Manilov coming tonight? Any minute now. Is late? Manilov is afraid. He is playing both ends against the middle. It is hard to be punctual when you sleep with the terror.
Here he is, now.
We can do it tonight. Gleason makes the speech.
A week from Thursday?
Yes. There will be you, Alec Gleason, and Dr. Staudenberg in the car.
Yes.
You pass within 3 blocks of the border separating the British from the Soviet sector. How you do it is up to you. If you fumble, I will deny everything.
Of course.
The night Gleason is to speak, I will assign you to cut his hair and shave him.
Manilov, do they suspect anything?
No, Moto's Russian is perfect to close the papers. But a single slip, and it is finished. They will empty the cell of water tomorrow. The breaking of his will is over. Only the hypnosis is to continue.
You're animals. All of your animals. I'd like to take every one of you and...
Mrs. Gleason, please.
Manilov, I am holding the money. 100,000 marks. Deliver him here on Thursday and you will be paid. Now, go quickly, Manilov. It is dangerous.
Fräulein.
Yes?
I must have a revolver.
Carrying a gun is dangerous.
On the night of the speech, being without one will be more dangerous. Mrs. Gleason.
Yes?
Somehow, before a week from Thursday, you must buy me some adrenaline and some caffeine. Otherwise, I am afraid your husband will be mentally and physically unable to cooperate with me at all. An American military doctor is the most likely source.
All right.
And also, a hypodermic needle.
I can get you that.
Then, all that remains for us to do between now and a week from Thursday is to pray that God will protect our efforts. There, Mr. Gleason, your hair is cut. You are shaved and dressed. How do you feel?
The workers in America are all victims.
Alec, listen to me. I am not going to hurt you. I am your friend.
What's that?
I have to give you an injection.
No, not
It's
another.
to help you. Adrenaline and caffeine.
Please, don't hurt me anymore.
I must have your cooperation and help. In just a few seconds, you will feel stronger. Your head clearer. Now, please, hold still, please. There. Now, don't say anything, just listen. Your speech tonight is supposed to be of your own free will. There will be no guards, just you, Dr. Staudenberg, and I. You are not supposed to be a prisoner.
Not a prisoner?
No. I will be driving. You will sit in the back with the doctor. I have here an iron bar.
No, don't. Please, don't.
Alec.
They put a pail over my head and they beat it with that.
No, Alec. Oh, it is so very, very important that you understand. I cannot manage it alone. I have to drive. Now, listen.
Yeah?
On our way to the Congress Hall, we have to pass through an alley that is 3 blocks from the British sector. When we get to that point... Alec, do you understand me?
I think so.
When we get to that point, I will honk the horn twice. Short honks. Can you hit Dr. Staudenfeld with this iron bar?
Hit him?
You will be in the back seat with him. Hit him and shove him out of the car.
Out of the car?
Alec, it is very important that you help me. Remember, 2 honks of the horn. Hit him, shove him out of the back seat.
Back seat?
The doctor is coming. Oh, Alec, it is very, very dangerous. And you are sick, but you must try very, very hard. In less than an hour, you can be with your wife.
You're driving too fast. You'll make him nervous.
Yes, doctor.
You're all right, Alec?
Yes, I'm fine.
You seem much stronger. Your pupils are dilated almost as though... Alec! What are you... God! Help me!
Open the door, Alec. Open the door, quickly. Shove him out. Hurry, Alec.
I can't. He's too heavy. I can't. All right.
Just 100 yards, Alec.
They're soldiers.
Where?
Your left. They've seen us. Look out, they got rifles.
Down, Alec. Get down on the floor. Hang on. We're coming to the barrier.
Fräulein, what are they doing? They're 20 minutes late. Sometimes there are delays. What could go wrong? Perhaps at the barrier there was something. Oh, God, please, get him out, please. Must we sit here and listen to those clocks? They drive you crazy. They remind me, Mrs. Gleason, that time is running out. But every second we draw closer to the edge of the abyss. Yet still we cannot decide whether we want to win the last war or the next. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just not used to this horror. It's so fantastic. Not to me. So when you go back, tell them in America. Tell them to get down on their knees every day of their lives and thank God for their country. Tell them what you've seen here. Oh, Mr. Moto. Mr. Moto.
We had an accident at the barrier. A rifle bullet exploded a tire.
Oh, you mean he's dead?
No. Mrs. Gleason, he may not recognize you. The effect of the adrenaline has worn off. Please, try not to upset him. Come in, Alec.
Alec, what is it? Darling, it's me. Janet. You're all right now.
All right?
Don't you know me, darling? I'm Janet. I'm your wife.
Janet? My what? Janet? Janet! Janet!
It's all right.
You have just heard Mr. Moto, the world's greatest international secret agent, in The Victim. James Monk starred as Mr. Moto. The script was written and directed by Harry W. Junkin, produced by Carol Irwin. And now, with a preview of next week's story, Mr. I.A. Moto.
Thank you. Next week, the story of a man of God who held the devil for a playmate, of an Ainu princess whose elegant, tapering hands held the secret of riddles undivined, the hitherto untold history behind the experiment known as Project 77. And now may the sweet, soft mystery of night surround your slumber with the perfume of cedar and jasmine, and may the first breath of morning greet you with the fragrance of 1,000 roses.
Enjoy the very best in radio. Be sure that you dial and write. Seems like the very best in radio. Morning, noon, and night is from this station. Morning, noon, and night, NBC.
Phil Baker invites you to join the $64 question next on NBC.
Welcome back. This story here is actually the types of torture experienced. It really is something that's well documented from the Cold War era. Whether you're reading the memoirs and stories of American POWs in Vietnam, or whether you're reading the stories of people persecuted for political or religious reasons, this was throughout the entire Soviet era a very common practice by many of the communist governments. And I have to say that of all the radio detective shows of the era, Mr. Moto is the one that most just barrels right into these sort of issues. Overall, a very good performance and just a solid story. All right, well, that will do it for today. Join us back here tomorrow. We continue yours truly, Johnny Dollar. Next Tuesday, we will resume with another episode of Mr. Moto. Well, today's episode is brought to you by the financial support of our listeners. Thanks so much for your support. Now we continue with The Todd Matter, Parts 3 and 4.
From Hollywood, it's time now for
Johnny Dollar.
This is Dr. King, Police Emergency Hospital. You left word for me to call you, Mr. Dollar?
Yes, sir. I'm with Sergeant Mapes. Has there been any change in Miss Tierney's condition?
No, sir. No, none.
You think she'll make it, Doctor?
It's hard to say right now. Sometimes they rally. Sometimes not at all.
Doctor, it's very important that we see her.
I don't know whether it'll do any good, Mr. Dollar.
We want to question her.
Yes, I know. Well, why don't you and Sergeant Mapes come on over to the hospital?
All right, sir. We'll be right there.
Tonight and every weekday night, Bob Bailey in the transcribed adventures of the man with the action-packed expense account, America's fabulous freelance insurance investigator.
Yours truly, Johnny Dollar. Expense account submitted by Special Investigator Johnny Dollar to 4 State Insurance Company, Wilmington, Delaware. The following is an accounting of expenditures incurred during my investigation of the Todd matter, the burglary that resulted in a shooting. On a tip from an ex-convict named Orrin Vance, I came to New York to question one Gloria Tierney. My information was that she had in her possession an expensive mink coat, part of a $75,000 burglary at the Todd home on Long Island. Gloria Tierney was shot and seriously wounded by an unknown gunman before I was able to question her about the coat. A description of her assailant and how she had obtained the coat were still to be ascertained when Sergeant Dan Mapes and I arrived on the 2nd floor of Emergency Hospital.
Mr. Dollar?
Yes.
Oh, I'm Dr. King.
Oh, yes, this is Sergeant Mapes.
How do you do?
Has she managed to talk yet, Doctor?
No, and she may not.
I see.
Now, before we go in, I hope both of you will carefully frame only your most pertinent questions. 2 minutes is about all I can give you with her.
Sure, Doctor.
Well, better put your cigarettes out in that.
Oh, yeah.
Ego facultate mihi ab apostolia sede tributa indulgentiam plenarium et remissionem omnium peccatorem tibi concedo.
Father Deering wanted his word.
Yeah. Et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. Amen.
All right, Father?
Yes.
Is she conscious?
Just a minute. Yes? She can hear you, I'm sure.
You want to go ahead?
I suppose so. Has to be official. Are you Gloria Tierney? Is Gloria Tierney your name?
Yes.
Do you understand that you're seriously hurt? Do you understand that?
Yes.
Can you tell us how you came about these injuries, Miss Tierney? Miss Tierney. Bill.
Bill shot you?
Yes.
Well, what is Bill's full name? Where can we find him?
Bill.
Where can we find him? Who is he? Doctor?
Watch out. Nurse, hand me the hypo. Quick! No. This might help. Sorry, fellows. Nothing more I could do.
Gloria Tierney died at 3:35 in the afternoon without revealing the full name of the man who had shot her the night before. Expense account item 7, $6. Drinks. Myself and Sergeant Mapes.
Well, we're sure of two things.
Are we?
Yeah. His name's Bill. And this is the worst whiskey I ever tasted. There ought to be a law.
I think there is, Sergeant.
I'm going to ask you something, baby. Outside of the fact that that girl up there died a few minutes ago and was wearing a stolen mink worth $11,000 that you've been wanting to get your hands on, what about her? How does it strike you?
She looked like a nice girl.
Yeah. She looked like the best kind of girl ever made. What else?
What would someone like that be doing in a stolen mink coat?
Exactly. What would she be doing with a stolen mink coat? Outside of having herself a time with a guy named Bill who gave it to her.
You call that having herself a time?
I'd like to get drunk. Every bum in town's named Bill.
This is bad.
Terrible.
Worst stuff I ever drank.
You say that again, baby.
Worst stuff I ever drank. Waiter.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Bring us 2 more of the same.
Only make them double.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
I'm glad to see you aren't fussy, Dolly.
Not a bit. Not a lousy bit.
You know, I looked at you when you came in my office, and I said to myself, I got a wiseacre on my hands. I got a wheeling, dealing wiseacre who's got himself a little tip, and he's going to keep it all to himself. I said, why do I have to put up with this kind of trouble? Why don't I just toss this bum in the cooler and go about my business? I'm a copper. I got work to do. Why fool with an insurance stick, I said. But I'm very happy to see you aren't a fussy fella, baby. Very happy.
All right, you made a speech, now I'll make one.
Go ahead.
Well, I stood in a hospital room and I watched a human being die. It was part of my job, part of your job, too. But for myself, I don't like it. If I have to go into why every man's death diminishes me, I'm going to fall all over myself because I never could go into that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But I'll say this. That girl that died in there was... Well, she was the kind of girl I could have kept right on scene. Yes, I'd like very much to have knocked on her door almost any old night. Sergeant, I would have liked that more than I can tell you.
She wore a stolen mink coat, remember?
I remember. But I can sit here and feel bad about it, can I?
You sure can. I'll feel bad with you. Look at them early eaters, Dollar. Coming in to drink their dinners.
Don't change the subject.
I have to. We got work to do, pal.
Yeah.
Here we are, gentlemen.
As long as it's here.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers yourself. There ought to be a law.
You said that. I remained with Sergeant Mapes the rest of the day as he continued his investigation of the death of Gloria Tierney and the Todd burglary. The apartment where she'd lived finally yielded some information.
Here it is. Letters from a Robert J. Tierney in Riverside, California. Looks like her father, maybe.
Yeah.
I'll have the business office down at headquarters notify him.
Hey, what's this?
Huh?
Picture.
Oh, nice-looking guy.
Yeah. Love Bill.
He loved her, all right.
Anybody identified this yet?
That Mrs. Stromberg's supposed to be here right now. What time you got?
Fast.
She said she'd be here at 6.
Hey, Sergeant, did you get anything on the bullets?
Well, they didn't check with anything in our lab. Ballistic says it was an Army Colt, old model.
Pretty good for killing.
And what gun isn't?
Yeah, you're right.
Hello?
Oh, hello, Mrs. Stromberg. We've been waiting for you. Come in.
Hello? Hello, Mr. Dollar.
Hi.
Do I have to answer any more questions?
Oh, a couple if you don't mind.
I'm just all worn out. I can't get over this terrible thing happening to Gloria. Did you ever find out about her family?
We're going to contact them right now. Seems they live in Riverside, California.
Yes, I believe that's what she said.
I want to ask you one question, Mrs. Stromberg. Take a look at this picture.
Yes.
Do you know him?
Oh, yes, that's Bill.
The man Gloria Tierney's been going out with these last few months?
Yes.
The man who drives the black Cadillac?
Yes, the Cadillac. Oh, I wish I could tell you his full name. Did he do this terrible thing?
It looks like it, Mrs. Stromberg.
Oh, dear. Have you arrested him yet?
We haven't found him yet.
Well, I hope you do. I hope you clear this up.
I left word for the office to get me here.
What about her things?
Hello.
Her family will probably take charge as soon as they're contacted.
Oh, that poor girl. That poor girl. So alone now.
Yeah.
Mrs. Stromberg, did Gloria Tierney ever mention to you that she'd been married?
Married? Gloria?
Yeah.
Why, no, she never mentioned it. Was she?
Married in the state of New York in 1951. Divorced in 1953. Routine check of vital statistics.
What was her husband's name?
Bill. Bill Powers.
Sergeant Mapes requested immediate file checks on William B. Powers, the ex-husband of Gloria Tierney. From it, he learned he had no criminal record in the state of New York. His home address was up in Westchester County, one of the suburbs of the big city. I drove out there with Sergeant Mapes.
Oh, what's this all about?
Do you know a woman named Gloria Tierney, Mr. Powers?
Well, sure. We were married once. Why?
She was shot to death last night, Mr. Powers.
Gloria?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
We're sure.
Shot? What happened? How could a thing like that happen?
That's what we're trying to find out, Mr. Powers.
Can't believe it. Gloria. Dead.
Have you seen her lately? Have you?
Yes. I saw her last week. We had a drink together. Are you sure it's Gloria?
We'd make sure before we came here with news like that.
That's right. Mr. Dollar here isn't a policeman. He's an insurance investigator. Miss Tierney was wearing a stolen mink coat when it happened.
Stolen? Are you sure?
We're sure. We checked everything, Mr.
Gloria
Powers.
would never steal anything. She was a fine girl. Wonderful girl. Fool to ever let our marriage go on the rocks.
Can you come with us, Mr. Powers? We'd like an identification.
What? Oh, yes, of course. I'll get my coat. Excuse me.
Want to smoke, Johnny?
Yeah, thanks.
Well,
He isn't the bird in the picture, Johnny.
No, not at all. Still, he...
What is it, Johnny?
You checked the driveway out there?
No.
Take a look, the side window.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
55 Cadillac Coupe de Ville.
Sure is, Sergeant.
From Hollywood, it's time now for...
Johnny Dollar.
Long-distance operator, Wilmington, Delaware is calling you.
Okay.
Go ahead, please.
Johnny?
I do.
Well, this is Don Freed. What's happening there? Your expenses are running away up, and we haven't gotten a report from you.
I've been too busy.
What's that supposed to mean?
That's supposed to mean that the tip I got was good and it was bad. Yes, Gloria Tierney, 1231 East 57th Street, had a mink coat that was stolen from the Todd estate. No, she didn't tell me much about it because she got herself shot down on the street last night. Yes, I'm working with the police here trying to find out how she comes by the coat.
But what I want...
Listen, an hour ago I went out to see an ex-husband of hers. His name's Bill Powers, and he seems to be the bird we're looking for. You know what he did? He cried and blubbered all the way down to the morgue. And he's in there right now making a positive identification. I don't blame him for crying. So what's new with you, Mr. Expense Account?
Boy, you're a real man-eater today, aren't you?
I sure am. Bye.
Tonight and every weekday night, Bob Bailey in the transcribed adventures of the man with the action-packed expense account, America's fabulous freelance insurance investigator.
Yours truly, Johnny Dollar. Expense account submitted by Special Investigator Johnny Dollar to 4 State Insurance Company, Wilmington, Delaware. The following is an accounting of expenditures during my investigation of the Todd matter. Expense account item 8, 20 cents, aspirin. I bought them in a drugstore across the street from the morgue. I figure I needed them. On the way down in the police car, the ex-husband of Gloria Tierney gave us very little information about her activities up until the time of her death. After he made the identification, we all walked across the street. Expense account item 9, 30 cents, 3 cups of coffee. Sergeant Mapes, Bill Powers, and myself. Powers cried a while, then straightened out somewhat.
I hope you get whoever did this terrible thing, Sergeant. I hope you'll get him real fast.
You sure want to, Mr. Powers.
Why would anybody do that to Gloria? Why?
Maybe you can help us answer that.
We hope you can, Mr. Powers.
Oh, you. You're just interested in that coat she was wearing. Well, mister, I don't believe she was wearing a stolen coat. What do you think of that?
I think that's a pretty fair way to think right now. But it's not very practical since we already have proof that it is a stolen fur and that she was wearing it.
Yeah.
How about some more coffee? That's cold.
What? Oh, no.
Look, we're just trying for the facts of the matter, Mr. Powers. I saw Gloria Tierney. I know what kind of a person she was. But we have to start somewhere. You can understand that.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Now, you told us you saw her last week for a drink.
That's right.
Have you been seeing her right along?
Yeah, sure.
Even though you were divorced a year or so ago?
Yeah.
Did you know she's been going with someone else, too?
Yeah.
Bill?
Yeah. Bill Chambers.
That his name, Bill Chambers?
Well, yeah, I don't know him, but she talked about him a lot.
Here. Take a look at this picture. Is this him?
Yeah, that's him. I thought you knew.
You're sure this is him?
Oh, sure. The picture was in her apartment. I've seen it there. One day I asked her who he was, and Gloria told me about him.
Well, what did she tell you about him?
She just said she was going out with him. Oh, she told me that he asked her to marry him. She said he had a lot of money.
Anything else?
Oh, I don't know.
Did she happen to mention where he works?
No.
What kind of work he does?
No.
Do you know where we can get in touch with him?
No, I don't know that either. I can't help you. I only know she's been going out with him.
I don't get this. You and her were divorced, but you kept on seeing her. And she got this new boyfriend. And she told you things like that?
Yeah. Funny, isn't it?
Why'd you bust up?
Oh, this and that. Kid stuff. I suppose. It was spat over Well, listen, Ned, I don't know what exactly. Anyway, we were going to straighten it out. We were going to be married again.
Oh, what about this Bill Chambers?
No, she didn't want to marry him. She wanted to marry me again. She told me.
When?
Day before yesterday. She said she would marry me. Now she's dead.
You know what kind of a car Chambers drives?
A Cadillac.
How do you know that?
Oh, she told me about his car. Another thing, I went out and I bought one myself just like his. I thought it might do me some good with her. We were crazy, weren't we?
Where were you last night?
Home.
Can you prove it?
Oh, yeah. Home. All night. I was home while she was out getting herself killed.
The name William Chambers was checked through the New York police files. 24 persons more or less fit the general description of the suspect. It took 2 days for Sergeant Mapes and his men to track down all the leads. Neither Mrs. Stromberg or Bill Powers could identify any of them. An all-points bulletin was issued describing the suspect in his car. Same results, nothing. On the third day, the pawn shop detail turned up 2 items that had been taken in the Todd burglary.
There they are, Johnny.
Uh-huh. Watch and a ring. Todd lost a watch and a ring with a lot of other stuff.
Case numbers in the watch check out. The ring's engraved.
Uh-huh, yeah. Where were they picked up?
Shop on 3rd Street. The proprietor bought them yesterday. A man who signed the buy book used the name James Agenian.
Phony?
Yeah. Gave an address on Polk Street. That was phony, too. We got a good description from the proprietor. Fits Chambers right down the line.
Oh, then he was still in town yesterday.
Yesterday, yeah. But this stuff's been on the hot sheet for a long time. If he's had any experience at all, he knew he was taking a chance trying to unload it.
Probably trying to raise money to get out of town.
What I was thinking.
Well, if he keeps on trying to raise money and unload all these things, I'll have all the loot back.
If he keeps on trying, we'll keep on trying. Johnny, we're going to get this baby. Sergeant Mapes. Where? Okay. He does need money.
Huh?
They found his car. Used car lot up in the Bronx. He sold it at 10 o'clock this morning.
At the used car lot, we learned that a man answering the description of William Chambers had driven in that morning and offered a black 55 Cadillac for sale. The used car lot manager had finally settled on a price and made out a check. He reported that Chambers seemed extremely nervous and anxious to make a quick deal. The car was impounded and examined. A full set of fingerprints on the steering wheel and dashboard gave us a positive identification on William Chambers.
Oh, what do you know? William Charles, William Carles, William Charles, Walter Cameron. 1, 2, 3, 7 aliases. Real name, William Charles. Male, Caucasian, age 33. 178, 6'1". Now, let's see. 14 arrests, 2 convictions. Both car thefts.
Quite a boy.
Well, we got a real tag on him now. Shouldn't be long before we pick him up. Doesn't look like a killer, does he, Johnny?
I don't know. What's a killer supposed to look like? The search for William Charles continued. Associates and relatives listed in his criminal file were contacted and questioned. All denied knowledge of his whereabouts. In the meantime, 2 more pieces of stolen property connected with the Todd burglary were recovered by the pawn shop detail. Expense account item 10, $3, 1 telegram to 4 State Insurance in Wilmington, explaining our progress in the case and listing the recovered items. Johnny Dollar.
You interested in finding Bill Charles?
Who's this?
My name's... Never mind. Do you want him or don't you?
Sure I want him.
I'm at Trout's Restaurant on 42nd off Broadway. Can you meet me?
Yeah.
15 minutes. I'm in a gray suit, pinstripe. I'll be sitting alone. I'll watch for you.
Expense account item 11, 75 cents cab fare from my hotel to Schraff's restaurant. A small, pretty brunette woman in nice clothes was seated at a table all alone. She looked more like a housewife on a shopping tour than someone who might be connected with a bandit and a killer.
Sit down, Mr. Dollar.
Okay, sure.
There's a reward posted for William Charles, isn't there? For that Todd matter?
That's right, $5,000.
Well, I get it if I turn him over to the police.
Not all of it. Half of it goes to an ex-convict who tipped me off in the first place.
Half?
Yes.
You don't seem very anxious to get him.
Oh, we're anxious. But that's the way it is. This other half of the 5,000 is spoken for.
I want to get something else straight. What happens to me?
What do you mean?
I've known he had a part in that Todd matter for a long while. I haven't said anything. Does that make me a party to it or something?
I don't know.
Well, this is going to get me in trouble. If I have to spend the money for lawyers to keep out of jail, I don't want any part of it.
All right. My company will cover that part. Now, where's Charles?
Not so fast. I better have something in writing. Something that says your insurance company will pay me a reward and give me help if I get in trouble.
I'll talk to them.
I'm thinking of the future. I'm going to have one once this is over.
Are you?
Yes. Yes, I am. Now, how long will it take you to arrange this?
Oh, about an hour. I can do it by phone, I guess.
That'll be fine.
Who are you?
Melva Charles.
His wife?
Yes, that's right.
$2,500. Not much for a husband.
He's not much of a husband. He was once, but then he had to give away a mink coat and spend time away from me.
I see.
I doubt it. You people hardly ever see anything.
We try.
You make the arrangements. I'll meet you again in, say, 2 hours.
2 hours. I gave her a 50-second start before I left the table. When I got out on the street, I was just in time to see her climb into a cab. I was trying to hail one to follow her when a black coupe pulled up to the curbing.
Come on in, baby.
Hey, Mapes.
Get in, the light's changing. That is Melva Charles in that cab up there.
Yeah, that's who she said she was.
She wants to sell you her husband for the reward, doesn't she?
Yeah.
What's the delay?
She wants to be sure she'll be handled right, the money and all. Say, how did you get in on this?
Very dirty trick, baby. Everybody my men questioned about Charles mentioned your name, where you were staying, and what interest the insurance company had in this matter. Somebody was bound to look you up, especially Mrs. Charles. So we've kept an eye on you.
Now, where are we, Sergeant?
Her name was Melva Thaler before she married Charles. Her old man had a pot of money back in Minnesota. But she couldn't keep out of trouble and got herself disinherited. Money's always been her problem.
Isn't it everybody's problem?
Not the way it is with her. You should see her record. How much you offer her?
Half. The other's spoken for. $2,500.
Well, Charles is no good to her now. If he sticks his head out, he'll get caught. So she might as well cash in what she can on him. Nice people, huh?
Swell. Uh-oh, she's leaving the cab.
Get down to the corner and park. Can you see her?
She went into the apartment building.
Let's go. Which apartment, Johnny?
Here we go.
Right. Now where?
Beats me.
Just a minute. Johnny!
Now, what? Before I went down, I heard it go off a couple more times. It must have been 6 inches from my head. My eyes couldn't see, and my feet couldn't move. But I could hear.
Johnny! Hold on! Hold on, baby!
There'll be another exciting episode in our story of the Todd matter tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Well, there are times when $75,000 worth of stealing isn't worth a plug nickel. Join us, won't you? Yours truly, Johnny Dollar.
Yours truly, Johnny Dollar, starring Bob Bailey, is transcribed in Hollywood. Written by John Dawson, it is produced and directed by Jack Johnstone. Be sure and join us tomorrow night, same time and station, for the next exciting episode of Yours truly, Johnny Dollar. Roy Rowan speaking.
Welcome back. Well, a fairly dramatic conclusion to part 4, which definitely leaves me eager to listen to the next part. Just nicely done. I was kind of confused on who got shot, and I was first of all afraid it was the police sergeant, and then it turned out to be Johnny. So surprising turn of events, and big cliffhanger. It does seem, I think this is the second time in 13 or 14 weeks the multi-part serials that Johnny has been shot. A much higher rate than during the regular week-to-week things. So these could be hazardous to Johnny Dollar's health. And also just all the realistic touches, from the priest to the feel of the deathbed. Just really everything continues to be done at such a great level. All right, well, now we turn to listener comments and feedback. And we do have this from Facebook. Michelle emails in, "Hi, Adam. I recently rediscovered your podcast and wanted to take time to thank you for your efforts to bringing in awareness and enjoyment of old-time radio. I especially love Johnny Dollar, but I listen to every show, and they add pleasure to my daily works. I love your podcast and insights as they add to my enjoyment of your podcast. Thank you, Michelle." Thanks for listening, Michelle. I'm glad you enjoy the show. And that'll do it for today. We'll be back tomorrow with the first of our 3 DuPont specials, so be sure and be listening for that. Today's episode is brought to you by the financial support of our listeners, including Jason, Aaron, Arnett, and Todd. Will be sending along access to our premium site, which we do with all donations of $7 or more. We're going to go ahead and begin today's program. I'm actually excited about this particular series of programs. We're going to take a look at the earliest fictional detective stories written by Edgar Allan Poe from 1841 to 1844, and featuring Auguste Dupin. However, before we get started, I came across a radio program kind of interesting. It's an episode of Can You Imagine That? Can You Imagine That was a 1940 radio program syndicated, and this was from its 35th episode. And host Lindsay McCary included a segment on what he considered the earliest detective story. So let's go ahead and we will take a listen to Can You Imagine That's adaptation of Belle and the Dragon.
What would be your guess as to the oldest detective story in the world? Well, I think I've found it. At least I'll challenge anyone to find an older detective story. One of the books of the Apocrypha in the original King James Version of the Bible is entitled The History of the Destruction of Bel and the Dragon. And in this book, I believe, you'll find the oldest detective story in the world. We're going to dramatize it for you, and here it is.
Now the Babylonians had an idol called Bel, and they were spent upon him every day 12 great measures of fine flour, and 40 sheep, and 6 vessels of wine. And the king worshipped it. But Daniel worshipped his own God, and said unto the king,
O king, be not deceived, for this is but clay within, and brass without, and did never eat or drink anything.
What sayest thou? Ho, my priests, come hither! Ye priests of Babylon, if ye tell me not who this is that devoureth these expenses, ye shall die. But if ye can certify me that Bel devoureth them, then Daniel shall die, for he hath spoken blasphemy against Bel. What sayest thou, Daniel?
Let it be according to thy word.
Come then to the temple of Bel.
Then said the high priest of Bel,
Lo, we go out, but thou, O king, set on the meat, and make ready the wine, and shut the door fast, and seal it with thine own signet. And tomorrow, when thou comest in, if thou findest not that Bel hath eaten up all, we will suffer death, or else Daniel, that speaketh falsely against us.
So when they were gone forth, the king set meats before Bel. Now Daniel had commanded his servants to bring ashes, and those they strewed throughout all the temple in the presence of the king alone. Then they went out and shut the door and sealed it with the king's signet, and so departed. In the morning betime...
Lo, seest thou, Daniel? The meats and the wine are gone. Great art thou, O Bel, and with thee is no deceit at all.
Hold, O king. Enter not the temple. Seest thou upon the floor where my servants have strewed the ashes? Behold now the pavement, and mark well whose footsteps are these.
I see the footsteps of men, women, and children. Ye priests, what mean these footsteps?
O king, forgive us, for we have sinned against thee.
What meanest thou, priest?
See, we have made under the table a secret door. Through this door we have made entry by night. We, our wives, and our children, we have eaten of the meats and drunk of the wine thou hast set before Bel.
Then ye false priests, ye shall die!
Thus, by spreading ashes on the floor of the temple, Daniel proved the hoax perpetrated by the priests of Bel and saved his own life. And ladies and gentlemen, I maintain this is the oldest detective story in the world, for it happened 6 centuries before the birth of Christ.
Welcome back. Well, definitely quite a few elements present there, and a pretty interesting program. Well, our main event today is the episode of The Weird Circle. This was a wartime NBC syndicated series with mostly focused on stories with an element of horror. But this one plays mostly strongly in the original detective genre, in which basically Edgar Allan Poe created, and we'll see here a lot of things quite familiar in this adaptation of the first of the Dupin stories. We don't have cast list, unfortunately. But we do know that according to the Digital Deli, this episode aired November 20th of 1943. And the title is The Murders in the Rue Morgue.
Weird circle. In this cave by the restless sea, we are met to call from out of the past stories, strange and weird. Bellkeeper, toll the bell, so that all may know we are gathered again in the Weird Circle.
didn't ask you to come to my humble apartment tonight to endeavor to stun you with my superior knowledge of crime and criminals. I've asked you here only to prove to you that the murders in the Rue Morgue present no great insoluble mystery.
Monsieur Dupin, if you think the case is so obvious, tell me, who is the murderer?
He will be here shortly, Monsieur le Prefect of Police.
Here? Who is it? The murderer here?
Gentlemen, I give you my word as a man of honor that he will be here in my apartment at precisely 10 o'clock this evening.
How can you be so sure?
I have asked him to come. It is exactly 9 o'clock now, gentlemen. And in the hour remaining to us before we meet the murderer, I shall explain to you as simply as I can how I managed to arrive at my conclusion.
Yes, do, Monsieur Dupin. I'm always interested in guesswork.
Guesswork, my dear fellow? This is not guesswork.
No?
Now, gentlemen, let us retrace the case. The story begins, if I'm not mistaken, with Madame L'Espanaye and her daughter Camille on the afternoon of December 16th, 1841.
Well, of course, you're correct so far anyway, Dupin.
I bow, Monsieur le Prefect. Madame L'Espanaye and her daughter Camille entered the Bank of France at precisely 2:45 in the afternoon to transact important business.
Ah, Madame L'Espanaye, I've been waiting for you.
So good of you, Monsieur Le Bon. Have you met my daughter, Camille?
I don't think I've had the pleasure. How do you do, mademoiselle?
How do you do, Monsieur Le Bon?
Are you quite sure, Madame L'Espanaye, that you wish to withdraw all this money at this time?
Quite positive.
But 4,000 francs is a great deal to keep about one's household, madame.
I'm quite aware of the danger involved, Monsieur Le Bon. But if the bank keeps this withdrawal quiet, nobody else need know that I have a sum of money in the house.
Well, things do get about, madame. There's no use inviting unnecessary danger.
The danger is my problem, Monsieur Le Bon. I think we'd better let the matter drop at that.
Have you, any protection against possible thievery at home, madame?
Ah, no, monsieur, but Mama and I have protection enough. We bolt and lock our doors. It's absolutely impossible for anybody to enter the house unless he should break the door down.
But does any male protector live in the house?
My husband died many years ago.
Madame misunderstands me. I'm only asking these questions for your own good. Two unprotected women living alone in a large house can invite trouble.
That is our problem.
If Madame insists.
And I do insist.
Very well, Madame. I have the money here. I myself will see you both home to ensure safe delivery. But let me warn you now. The minute you arrive in your home on the Rue Morgue, the Bank of France resigns all future responsibility.
We understand, Monsieur Le Bon. We understand perfectly.
Interesting that as well.
So, gentlemen, the first step in this little tragedy was completed. Madame L'Espanaye and her daughter insisted on taking the money home from the bank. Monsieur Le Bon drove them in his carriage to their house, the large, bleak house, number 12, Rue Morgue. When they arrived there, Monsieur Le Bon looked about for the gendarme who was in charge of that particular block.
May I help you out, Mademoiselle Camille?
Oh, thank you, Monsieur Le Bon.
Madame?
Thank you. Thank you.
Is that the gendarme on the corner? The gendarme usually on this block?
Not having had any reason to talk to the gendarme, Monsieur Le Bon, I wouldn't know.
Yes, I think it is, monsieur.
Gendarme! Gendarme!
All this fuss over a little money. Really, you'd think we were incapable of taking care of ourselves.
Well, I think Monsieur Le Bon is very thoughtful, Maman.
Gendarme!
Coming, monsieur, coming.
Do you live on the first floor, Madame L'Espanaye?
On the 4th floor, in the back of the house. I own this house, and I've shut up all the other rooms.
You mean this entire house is unoccupied except for...
You called me, monsieur.
Yes, I did. I want you to keep a special watch on this house for the next week or so. Madame L'Espanaye and her daughter will have a considerable amount of money in the house.
I will watch the house like a watchdog.
You would be better off if you did it like a man. Then you'd use your head instead of your feet.
Monsieur!
What is your name, gendarme?
Gendarme Isidore Musée.
Very well. Gendarme Isidore Musée. I leave these ladies in your care.
You needn't worry about a thing, mademoiselle. And madame.
I'm sure we won't. That is, as long as you don't spread the news around the neighborhood that we've got 4,000 francs hidden here in the house.
Who, me, madame? I am the law, and your secret is safe with me.
Come along, Maman. I'm getting hungry.
Yes, dear.
Thank you so much for all you've done, Monsieur Le Bon.
It is nothing, mademoiselle, nothing at all. Just a courtesy extended by the Bank of France.
I'll keep good watch, be assured of that. I'll keep very good watch.
Gentlemen, let us proceed to the next event. Gendarme Isidore Musée kept a very good watch on number 12 Rue Morgue. At 11 o'clock the evening of the tragedy, he strolled into the shop 2 doors away from number 12 to buy a pouch of tobacco and to chat with his very good friend Pierre Moreau, a tiny man known as the neighborhood gossip.
Good evening, friend Isidore. Good evening.
Evening.
I've been waiting for you. Yes, I've been waiting for you. You usually drop in at 9 o'clock. And I said to myself, as I sat here waiting for you, I said, where's my good friend Isidore?
It's been a busy evening this evening.
That's what I said to myself. If Isidore doesn't drop in to buy his usual box of tobacco, he's busy. There must be big news abroad, but then how could there be big news abroad on this block? That's what I said.
You were wrong, Pierre. Very wrong.
Wrong, eh? There is big news? Thievery?
No.
Murder?
No.
Well, then, I give up.
It's a secret.
Secret? What could be a secret? Somebody got married. That's no secret. Somebody died. That's no secret either. A child is ill, a contagious disease, an epidemic, or Paris will be infected?
No.
Well, I can't guess.
If you promise not to tell a soul...
No, not a soul.
Well, Madame L'Espinier and her daughter Camille have withdrawn 4,000 francs from the bank today and have it hidden in the house somewhere.
No.
And I must stand on guard.
Naturally.
But don't tell a soul.
No, not a soul. On my honor, not a single soul, Isidore. My word of honor. I swear it now.
And so, by midnight, gentlemen, the entire neighborhood in the Rue Morgue was buzzing.
4,000 francs in the L'Espinay household. I hear it was 10,000.
2 women all alone. Imagine it, 20,000 francs.
I wonder where...
And all that jewelry must be a veritable fortune hidden away.
Do you know that they say she's got money hidden in every corner of the house?
Imagine almost 1 million francs in that house. I always knew there was something strange about those 2 women living all alone in a house like that. And in the rear... 4th floor.
Yes, sitting in the bedroom of the 4th floor rear. But while the neighborhood was busy gossiping and chattering, Mademoiselle Camille and her mother were completely unaware of the commotion they had caused. It was almost 3 a.m. Camille had just finished undressing, and her mother was sitting in front of the mirror, brushing her hair, so that they didn't notice the window opening in back of them.
I'm so tired, Mama. Poor Camille. It's been a very busy day. You know, I thought that Monsieur Le Bon was very nice. He seems fairly affable. Oh, Mama, fairly affable. I thought he was perfectly charming. So concerned over us. No man ever gets that concerned over me. Must have been you, darling. All men see... Mama, look in the mirror. Stay calm, Camille. Don't move. He's got a razor in his hand. Don't move, Camille. Mama, quick. Let's hide. He's coming closer. Where, Camille? Where shall we go? Into the closet, Mama. Quickly, Mama, into the closet. Close the door. Mama, he'll break the door down. He'll break the door down, Mama. Watch out, Camille. He's breaking it down. Help me, Mama. Help me.
Terrible. How awful.
Quite right, gentlemen. Simply ghastly. We fully realize that this is a horrible atrocity, but we must remain factual. While all this was going on the 4th floor of number 12 Rue Morgue, the gendarme Isidore Musée, the little tobacconist Pierre Moreau, Monsieur Le Bon, who, strangely enough, was in the neighborhood at that very moment, and a passerby, a sailor, all 4 were attracted by the screams of the 2 women and immediately tried to break into number 12 Rue Morgue.
Now stand back, everybody, while I break the door down. Stand back. This is the gendarme's job.
Break it down, Isidore. Break it down.
Up. Follow me, everybody. Up these stairs to the 4th floor.
Down right behind you, Isidore. Right behind you.
On the next flight. Keep going. Wait a minute. Wait. Listen to that. He's speaking Italian.
No, it's Russian, Isidore.
No, Italian, Pierre.
I think it's Polish.
How would you know Polish, Monsieur Lebon? Have you ever heard Polish spoken?
No, but... Listen again. I think it's Dutch he's speaking.
Dutch, Polish, Italian, Russian. And none of you know what you're talking about.
He stopped speaking, hasn't he?
Yes, probably escaped. Yes, probably. I wonder. Try the door.
Can you open it, Isidore?
No, it's locked.
I think we're too late. I'm sure of it, sailor. I warned you about the gendarme.
Well, let's break the door down. 1, 2, 3. Look.
What? Oh, the entire room is wrecked. Just exactly as if a maniac had torn up the place. The bed's torn apart.
Yes. I've sailed the 7 seas, but I've never seen a place look like this in my entire life.
Monsieur Lebon, where are Mademoiselle Camille and her mother?
I don't know. They're not in here. Look.
Where?
There in the fireplace.
Oh.
It's Mademoiselle Camille.
Dead.
Yes. Dead. Poor girl. Here, help me, somebody. Help me lift her up. Look out this window.
Huh?
The old woman is lying in the courtyard below.
The sailor's right. Absolutely right. She's lying in the courtyard below, dead as a dead fish. Oh, probably twice as dead.
Somebody is guilty of this. Somebody. And as a member of the Paris police, I mean to find out who that guilty person is.
Yes, gentlemen. Isidore Musée, gendarme, swore up and down that he would find the murderer. Well, at 4 o'clock that morning, I was awakened from a sound sleep and called to number 12 Rue Morgue to examine the evidence. Monsieur le Gendarme Musée was running around the room destroying the evidence, or at least what little evidence there was, as fast as he unearthed it. The 3 gentlemen who had been there with him were still waiting round out of a combined feeling of horror and curiosity. The sailor, whose name escaped me, was sitting on what was left of a bed, staring blankly around the room. Monsieur Pierre Moreau, the tobacconist, was watching Isidore Musée, the gendarme, play detective. He played it badly. And Monsieur Lebon was the picture of dejection. I entered the room and gazed about while Isidore supplied me with all the facts in the case, at least from his point of view.
And that is exactly what happened, Monsieur Dupin.
Very interesting, Monsieur Isidore Musée. And now, gentlemen, I wish to ask just a few questions.
No, go ahead.
Now, all of you seem to think you heard the voice of the murderer.
Yes, indeed.
Well, we did definitely.
No doubt about it.
And you, Monsieur Isidore Musée, you are positive that the murderer is an Italian?
Positive, Monsieur Dupin. Absolutely positive. I could tell by his intonation.
Do you speak Italian?
Oh, no. Definitely not.
Have you ever heard Italian spoken?
No, monsieur, never. But I imagine...
Yes? You imagine what?
Oh, I imagine it would sound like that.
I see. And you, Monsieur Lebon, you said it was Polish.
Definitely Polish, without a doubt.
I judge you have lived in Poland a long time yet?
No, but I heard Polish spoken once.
Once? Yes. That makes you an excellent judge of the Polish language. How about you, Monsieur Pierre Moreau? What language did you say it was?
Russian, I thought, but that's only a guess, since I admit, and I admit it very freely, I'm not a man to hedge. I've never heard a word of Russian in my life.
I thought so. And how about you, sailor?
I thought it was Dutch. I don't speak the Dutch language, but I have heard a considerable amount of Dutch spoken when I was in Holland 8 years ago.
8 years ago?
I don't mean to make a suggestion, Monsieur Dupin, but Monsieur Lavant was the only man beside myself who knew about the money being kept in this house.
What are you insinuating, Monsieur Musset?
Insinuating? I'm an officer of the law, and I think it was very peculiar that you should just happen to be in this neighborhood at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Don't you live in this neighborhood, Monsieur Lebon?
No, but I've good reason to be here.
Oh, so? Suppose you tell us.
Well, I was worried about Mademoiselle Camille. I was rather attracted to the young lady. And, well, I had a feeling that there would be trouble over the money. Well, I was in the corner cafe having some tea until about 10 minutes before the murder occurred.
And then you strolled by the house on your way home, correct?
Quite correct.
My tobacco store is open all night.
All tobacco stores are open all night, Monsieur Pierre Moreau.
I was just walking by. I didn't steal the money.
But naturally, nobody stole the money. It's in the safe behind this wall.
Huh? Are you positive, Monsieur Dupin?
Perfectly obvious that the money hasn't been touched. These murders were far too cruel to be instigated by man's greedy desire for financial reward. Here, let me open the safe and show you. I happen to know an interesting combination that will open any safe. I should have been a thief. So, there. That ought to open it.
Oh, it did.
Naturally. Now look. There's the 4,000 francs, safe and snug as a 4,000 franc group of notes should be.
Well, perhaps Monsieur Lebon was interrupted in the midst of his thievery. Perhaps he didn't have time to finish.
Well, nonsense. Monsieur Lebon was with you when you walked up the stairs.
Well, an accomplice, perhaps.
No, Monsieur Isidore Musset. Let me show you something. Look at the fingerprints on this girl's neck. Very strong, heavy prints. And very large, too.
Why, yes. The murderer must have been a giant. His hand must have been twice as large as mine, and I have a large hand as hands.
Yes. The murderer was a giant. A giant with extraordinary strength. Gentlemen, I think now I have sufficient clues. Look at this window.
It's just a window.
Yes, just a window with a cord on it. A broken piece of cord. Clue number 1. Clue number 2. Look at the dead girl's hand.
Huh? Why, she has some hair clutched in her hand.
Quite correct. And with this cord and this hair, I can find the murderer. Gentlemen, go home. Go home, get a good night's sleep, and I'll hand the murderer over to the prefect of police very soon.
Monsieur Dupin, don't forget to mention that I helped you. I'm due for promotion soon.
It's very extraordinary. I don't care, man.
And so, messieurs, that is the story. And you have the facts. A piece of cord and some hair. The condition of the room, the strength of the murderer, the passion of the deed, the lack of motivation should all suggest to you the very same thing it suggested to me.
Monsieur Dupin, you are talking in circles.
Circles? So? You mean to say you still don't know who the murderer is?
No, of course I don't know. And frankly, Monsieur Dupin, I don't think you know either.
Oh, really, gentlemen. Really, gentlemen, you amaze me. Here, Monsieur le Prefect. Examine this piece of cord, if you will. What do you make out of it?
A piece of cord, yes. Well, let me see. Well, it's a piece of... Well, nothing except that, it's been torn.
Yes, it's been torn. Now,
yes.
Try to tear it yourself.
Well, well, I couldn't. It's a very, very strong cord.
Ah. Notice anything else?
Yes, now that I look at it, it's got a very unusual knot in it. But what does an unusual knot prove?
You will see what I mean presently. It's the first stroke of 10 o'clock. Any minute now, gentlemen, the murderer will enter this room. May I please ask you to extinguish all the candles in the room, all except one.
Why, Monsieur Dupin, we'll all be murdered.
Which would be no great tragedy, but I wouldn't worry if I were you.
Well, as you say, Monsieur Dupin. Extinguish the candles, gentlemen.
Yes. Now we are in semi-darkness. That is fine. Listen, gentlemen. The downstairs door to my pension has opened and closed. The murderer is now downstairs. He is walking up the stairs. Now listen. Yes, listen.
For the love of heaven.
Quiet, quiet. He is coming closer. Gentlemen, are you ready to grab him when he enters?
Yes, Monsieur Dupin.
That is good. Good. He is standing outside my door now, Monsieur le Prefect. Ready, gentlemen?
Yes.
Come in. Grab him.
Let me go! Let me go! Let me go!
So it is you, sailor. Help the sailor to sit down.
It was a trap, huh? Yeah, but this sailor doesn't look strong enough to commit these murders.
Let me go! Let me go! Let me go, I say!
Please don't struggle. You see, sailor, Monsieur le Prefect cannot arrest you for the murder because, although you are responsible for the crimes, you are not guilty.
I'm not guilty. I'm not. I couldn't help it.
Of course you couldn't. Gentlemen, it must be obvious to you now that no man murdered these two women. The only creature able to do it would be a Bornese orangutan.
Orangutan? What?
I matched these hairs I found in the dead woman's hand, and of course they belong to just such a creature.
An orangutan.
Yes, Monsieur Dupin is right.
But tell me, how is this sailor involved?
I owned the animal. Dupin put an ad in the paper saying my orangutan was captured. Oh, that's why I'm here, to claim it.
But didn't you realize that Monsieur Dupin knew that the murder was an orangutan?
No, I didn't think anyone could solve the murders. But I did know that whoever put the ad in the paper knew that I was the owner of the animal and that he was keeping what he thought was a perfectly innocent animal.
You see, I addressed my ad personally to this sailor. This piece of cord told me a sailor owned it. There was a sailor's knot in the cord, and the knot was peculiar to those tied on Maltese vessels. Therefore, when I put the ad in the paper, I asked the sailor from the Maltese vessel, I checked on the name of the vessel from the sailing data in the paper, to come and get the beast.
Well, naturally, I came to pick him up.
Ah, now I see.
One question I must ask, sailor. How did the orangutan get hold of a razor, and how did he manage to escape?
I had the animal locked in my quarters. I captured him in Malta and brought him to this country to sell to the zoo. They're very smart, you know. For last night, when I entered my room, he was trying to shave with my razor. When I tried to chain him up, he escaped. He ran out into the streets, saw the light in number 12, Rue Morgue, climbed up the lightning rod to the ladies' apartments. Well, you know the rest.
Indeed we do. Well, gentlemen, if you have any other problems you wish settled, call on me. Just call on Monsieur Auguste Dupin. Incidentally, if you'd like to see the orangutan, you'll find it safely locked up in the zoo.
From the time-worn pages of the past, we have brought you the immortal tale, Murders in the Rue Morgue. Bellkeeper, toll the bell.
From the time-worn pages of the past, we have heard another immortal tale in The Weird Circle. Bellkeeper, toll the bell. Be here in this lonely cave by the restless sea once again next time for another immortal tale in The Weird Circle.
Welcome back. You can definitely see that the program's Weird Circle's general format was in that horror genre, but just by the opening of the show. And I will say that it can be kind of hard to wrap your mind around how pioneering this story was, because we've heard and read and seen it copied so many times, similar plots. But for 1841, this was groundbreaking stuff that would really set the mode for a lot of characters to come. Even Sherlock Holmes, there were some elements. Even though Doyle had Holmes in a couple of stories criticizing Dupin, there was still some elements there. And also, Agatha Christie had Poirot actually writing a book on Edgar Allan Poe. So there's some definite influence here, and there's a reason why the Mystery Writers of America hand out the Edgar Award. So that's something to keep in mind here. With all we've heard of Holmes, and all we've heard of these other detectives, so much of it really started right here in 1841. And it was a pleasure bringing it to you, and we'll be back with another Dupin mystery. Entirely different actors, entirely different series, but he only had 3 cases chronicled by Poe, and all were adapted at one time or another during the golden age of radio, so it'll be a pleasure to bring them to you. All right, listener comments and feedback, and we have this from Jason and Aaron. Hi, Adam, how are you? We're Aaron and Jason, and we just sent you a little token of our appreciation for all the awesome work you do at Great Detectives. My boyfriend Jason and I listen to your show a lot. We used to listen randomly to shows on archive.org, but it's much more fun to listen to a curated selection than it is to try and find our own. Your affection and respect for old-time radio means that we can depend on you to find some real gems. Keep up the great work. Well, thanks so much, and I hope you found today's program a gem, and we appreciate your support. We also have a comment from Steve, who says, "Hi, Adam. I've recently discovered your show here in the UK. I would love to know how you find old episodes, what format they're in, and the process you have to follow to get them to a new electronic format." Well, Steve, I have to admit that my overall process is somewhat boring, because they're usually in electronic condition. Actually always, because I don't have any way to adapt them into from media like reel-to-reel tapes or transcription discs. There are people who do that, and if you come across any transcription tapes or reel-to-reels of old-time radio, get in touch with a qualified archivist, or, since these things are kind of rare, email me and I'll find somebody, because these things need preserved. But most of this is things that have been turned into, have been already taken by people who love old-time radio, and taken off of the reel-to-reels or off of the transcription disc and put in MP3 format. And the vast majority of material we use can be found at archive.org, though it's a bit overwhelming to go through. There are a couple other sites I use for downloading the shows, and a few other sources, but nothing that we do here in terms of playing the programs and the episodes is anything that couldn't be done with a little bit of research and internet effort. And so mostly off archive.org, a couple other sites. Won't go into them all, just mentioning things on the air, because bandwidth restrictions. Some sites just can't afford to have thousands of people just start downloading from them. Archive.org can. But for nearly every series you want to hear, you can just go to Google, put the name of the series, Old Time Radio MP3, and if they're out there, you can usually find some results. And I always have intense respect for those people who have the machines and are able to take them and digitize them, and that's definitely important. Because so much of the technology that's out there for preserving these in hard copy really can deteriorate pretty rapidly. So as much of this stuff as we can get digitized, the better. And so I hope that people continue to do that work, because it really is vital. All right, well, that will do it for today. We will be back tomorrow, where we will wrap up Johnny Dollar serial and start out with another Carter Brown mystery. Before we do get started, I want to encourage you to take advantage of JohnnyDollarAir.com. JohnnyDollarAir.com is a great way to support the show. It's a Priceline.com affiliate, which means when you go there, you can your choice, either choose from great published fares or name your own price on hotels, rental cars, airline tickets, and even more. Plus, part of your purchase price will go to support the great detectives of Old Time Radio if you find a deal that works for you. So just remember, for all your travel plans, visit JohnnyDollarAir.com first. Well, now it's time to get into today's episode of The Todd Matter.
From Hollywood, it's time now for...
Johnny Dollar.
Hi, baby. Dan Mapes. Glad they gave you a telephone in your room.
Yeah, that's the only thing good about it.
Well, hospitals are designed to make a man impatient. You're a pretty lucky fella at that. Let me tell you about your operation.
Yeah, please do.
You stopped 2 slugs. They pried one out of your neck and another one out of your rib cage. Missed your heart by a snake's whisker.
I was luckier than Gloria Tierney.
Yeah, yes you were. I'm on my way up to see you. Don't run out on me.
Oh, fat chance.
Tonight and every weekday night, Bob Bailey in the transcribed adventures of the man with the action-packed expense account, America's fabulous freelance insurance investigator.
Yours truly, Johnny Dollar. Expense account submitted by Special Investigator Johnny Dollar to 4-State Insurance Company, Wilmington, Delaware. The following is an accounting of expenditures during my investigation of the Todd matter. Expense account item 11, $3.05, breakfast. I got mad at the nurse when she brought in a bowl of hot cereal and a glass of milk. So I bribed an orderly to slip across the street and get me a tray of bacon and eggs. I was just finishing same when up came Sergeant Mapes. He looked haggard and tired and worried.
You nearly got it for good, baby.
I got enough of it.
You sure did. What do you remember, if anything?
Well, we tailed Melva Charles to an apartment house. We stepped inside and somebody began trying to kill me, and that's when I left town.
Yeah, it was quite a mess. Coroner had a real job in his hands.
Yeah. Hey, how about you?
Not a scratch.
Coroner, did you say?
Yeah. Melva Charles got it. Her husband stuffed a butcher knife in her back.
Oh.
That was for trying to sell him out to you.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe he thought he was worth more than $2,500.
Maybe. A man named Henderson, who happened to be walking down the hall at the wrong minute, took 3 in the head. He was dead before he hit the floor. Woman on the street got hit, not too bad. 2 people outside, just getting into a car, got cut up pretty bad when bullets smashed their windshield. You keeping track of all this?
I'm trying to. This all happened after we got there, huh?
Yeah. You see, when you and I walked in there, William Charles had just finished killing his wife. He saw us and began pumping. You got hit, and I pumped back at him.
You get him?
Yeah, but not till he had shot up everybody else. He's on the floor above you, hanging on by a hair. He knew his ticket was up, and he just didn't care. It's my fault you're here, baby. I'd have rather cut off my arm than get you in on this.
What do you mean?
I'll tagging you and going after her. I didn't use my head.
You know what?
What?
I still think you're a pretty good copper, Mapes.
Thanks, Johnny. Here, I brought you a book of poetry.
Poetry?
Read. Take it easy. We'll be talking again soon.
I felt awful. Sergeant Mapes dropped in later that afternoon, but I was half asleep. Vaguely, I remember they wheelchaired me down the hall for x-rays and lab tests. Expense account item 12, 10 cents, the morning paper. The story of the shooting was splashed all over page 1, and the solution to the Gloria Tierney killing in part. Slugs from William Charles' gun were matched with those that had killed Gloria Tierney. No mention was made of any loot from the Todd burglary being found in the Charles apartment. Between back rubs and sleeping pills, I worried about that. I didn't worry too much about the fact that William Charles, killer, gunman, burglar, was dying in the room directly above me. About midnight, Mapes showed up with a wheelchair.
There we are. Now, you all ready to go up and see what he has to say?
Yeah, sure, I guess so. I still have to finish my job.
Let's take it easy now.
All right. Hey, weak. Busy.
That won't last long. There. Now, here we go, baby.
It was the second time within a week I'd been in a hospital room with a dying person. The first one had been a young and beautiful woman who had been shot by the man who now lay dying of police bullets.
What'd they say?
You know what they say, Charles. You haven't got a prayer.
I didn't mean to kill Gloria. I didn't mean it at all. I want you to know that.
You took a lot of pains to do it. I was there, remember?
Yeah, I remember. Sorry. Been doing pretty good with those house jobs. Todd Place, another one in St. Louis. Doing all right. Enough to buy a nice car, live in a decent place, get around a little bit. Work all alone. Met her. I liked her, wanted to marry her. I did. Really did.
You already had a wife.
You think I'm kidding? I gave her a mink coat, didn't I? Thought that it'd cinch. She didn't want to take it. Told me she was going to marry some other guy. Some guy she'd been married to before. I got mad. I came back that night, let her have it.
That all?
Yeah, that's all. That's it. That's it, mister. You take it or leave it.
How did you meet her?
Mutual friend.
What friend?
None of your business.
All right, this is my business. Where's the rest of the stuff?
What stuff?
The stuff you took from the Todd place. Where have you got it? Oh, what's funny?
You think I'd tell you that?
Oh, what's the difference now? Come on, what's the difference now?
Oh, it's a laugh, kiddo. You know what? I'd die before I tell you.
He died, and he didn't tell me. Not a word. Later, a private ambulance took me from police emergency hospital to my hotel room. 3 days after that, I was able to get back on my feet. I went right down to Mapes' office at headquarters.
How do you feel?
Better now.
Boy, you sure look lousy. Here, sit down, baby.
All right, thanks.
Should you be out of bed?
Yeah, sure.
You're lying and you know it.
I suppose so. Well, how's it going?
You mean have we located the rest of the stuff? No, not a lick of it. Funny guy, wasn't he?
He had his last laugh.
Well, you shouldn't be worrying about this stuff now. You ought to be taking care of yourself.
I am. I'm sitting here helping you worry.
I'm not worried about anything.
You're worried about the same thing I am. Where's all the rest of the Todd stuff?
Oh, it'll turn up somewhere.
Why, Mr. Dollar.
Hello, Mrs. Stromberg.
I read about what happened to you in the papers. I'm sorry. I'm terribly sorry.
Oh, well, I'm better now.
Well, come in, please.
Thanks.
Say, you'd better sit down, Mr. Dollar. I'll get you a cup of coffee.
Do you have any bourbon?
Why, yes, I think so.
All right, I'll take that.
Well, all right. Is water okay?
Yeah, sure, fine.
Should you be out of bed, Mr. Dollar?
You know, everybody asks that. No, I shouldn't, and yet I should.
Well, here you are.
Oh, thanks. Well, here's cheers. Remember the night Gloria was shot?
Of course, very well.
You know, I've been worried about that night.
Huh?
Uh-huh. Remember I came over here and I told you I was in the insurance business and you said you'd have her call me when she came in?
Yes.
Well, I remember pretty clearly you said you'd have her call me when she came in, not if you saw her come in.
Yes, did I?
Uh-huh. You saw to it that she called me, Mrs. Stromberg. You also saw to it that she wasn't here to meet me when I got here. She was out there somewhere. Because by then you knew I was an insurance investigator.
I don't understand you, Mr. Dollar. What are you trying to say?
You sent her out so he could take care of her, and you were waiting in the hall for me.
Waiting for you? Why, no, I happened to see you, and I wondered
You wondered what kind of cock and bull story you could give me to get rid of me.
That's silly.
They sound that way. That's a good drink. But not so silly if you knew that coat she was wearing was stolen and that I was after it and her.
How would I possibly know that?
Because you introduced her to one of your friends one night and he went overboard for her? And eventually he gave her that little present?
Are you saying that I had anything to do with Gloria's trouble?
Yeah.
Why, that's silly.
Oh, here's something sillier. A small-time burglar and thief lay on a hospital bed yesterday and wouldn't tell me how he met Gloria Tierney. Oh, he was a real gallant one, this bird. He killed an innocent girl because she was wearing a mink coat and might tell me who gave it to her.
Mr. Dollar.
He shot up 2 or 3 people in an apartment, including me. He got shot himself. He knew he was dying. But a simple thing like telling me how he met her wouldn't come out. He wouldn't tell me that for anything. Now, where could he meet her? Was he her kind? Did he go in the same circles? Did he? Nah. He was introduced by a mutual friend, Mrs. Stromberg. You, the manager of the apartment house.
No.
Something else he wouldn't tell me. What happened to the rest of the loot from the Todd burglary? 2 things he wouldn't tell me. He didn't have to when I sat down and thought it out. You've been working with him right along. You've been keeping all the stuff here.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Not so fantastic at all, Mrs. Stromberg, when you think that his wife, and she was a girl who'd do anything for money, they tell me, was willing to sell him to me for $2,500. $2,500, when there's still over $60,000 worth of loot from the Todd burglary lying around. She didn't know where it was. But you do, Mrs. Stromberg.
Well, if you say I do, I do. Now what?
Let's go down to Sergeant Mapes.
Oh, no,
I'd like a good excuse to use this.
Yes. Suppose you would. If I can't charm you or plead with you, can I buy you?
You could have prevented her death. You practically ordered it.
What is it you want?
You. Behind bars.
You're silly, but I'll go.
For a while it did look silly. Mapes and his men searched the apartment house from top to bottom and found no trace of the Todd loot. That is, until they found a movable cement block in the basement. Well, the Todd matter ended with a 90% recovery of the stolen items. About $70,000 in dollars and cents. In lives, Gloria Tierney, 1 innocent bystander, and William Charles. For me, let's see. Expense account item 14, $162.30. Hotel and board while in New York. Item 15, $17.40. Airfare and incidentals back to Hartford. Item 18, $230. Miscellaneous. Expense account total, $1,095. Remarks, nil. Yours truly, Johnny Dollar.
Remember, there'll be another intriguing story for you beginning next Monday night.
Next week, a music lesson on a priceless Amati violin. Music and mystery and danger. Join us, won't you? Yours truly, Johnny Dollar.
Yours truly, Johnny Dollar, starring Bob Bailey, is transcribed in Hollywood. Written by John Dawson, it is produced and directed by Jack Johnstone. Heard in this week's cast were Vivi Janis, Barbara Fuller, Shirley Mitchell, Lawrence Dobkin, Frank Gerstle, and Marvin Miller. Musical supervision by Amerigo Marino. Be sure to join us on Monday night, same time and station, for another exciting story of Yours truly, Johnny Dollar. This is Roy Rowan speaking.
Welcome back. You know, I would kind of love to have been in the courtroom as they press the case on the basis for a warrant, on the basis of Johnny Dollar has a hunch and we think it really makes sense. But leaving aside the legal ramifications, kind of seemed like a rushed ending where we knew we had to get somebody and we had to get some money back, particularly since Johnny Dollar had gone ahead and written out that $2,500 check and come out here, so he would be out some money to the guy who gave him the tip. The positives of this series, of course, was a great interaction with the police officer, really, and some really solid moments that showcase the humanity of the character. This script for the Todd matter was actually reused material from two different Johnny Dollar episodes. One was the Baltimore matter, and another was the Rochester theft matter, that it kind of borrowed elements from both of those in order to put together this five-parter. We'll be back next week with another Johnny Dollar episode. Well, we do have some listener comments and feedback, and we do have one, I think somewhat justly critical, from M. Gray 73. Several times I've waited for an episode and it doesn't come, like part 5 of the Forbes matter. Waited for it, but it never showed. Frustrating that you don't know the whole story. Like a waste of time. I had to go look them up on the internet to get the whole story. Well, I do apologize that we have had some difficulties getting some episodes out on the feed. And, it may be something we may have had these sort of things happen intermittently. But it's not noticed as much, when you don't have, when you have these multiple parts, people, want to know how it ends. But we're working on it, and we're going to do everything we can to make sure we don't have these issues happen again. So sorry you've had those difficulties. All right. Well, now we're going to go ahead and take a listen to a new Carter Brown series. This one is High Sky Hoodoo, which was actually the 9th Carter Brown story to be adapted. So let's go ahead and take a listen.
Carter Brown Mysteries. Adventures in excitement and suspense, based on the best-selling novels by the slick storytelling sensation, Carter Brown.
How do you do, ladies and gentlemen? This is Carter Brown with another of my stories for you. There's drama and suspense in the scream of a jet plane through the blue. There's more drama and suspense when the plane crashes and no one knows why. That's the basis for my book, High Sky Hoodoo, the story of Whitney Kent, jet pilot and war hero whom everyone calls a jinx. And here he is to tell you about it.
It was great to be back. To be standing in the sunlight, with the sight and sound and smell of aircraft all around. Ahead of me, I could see the lean, lethal lines of the F-92K, Kent Aircraft's jet fighter. Beside me, I could see the lean, lovely lines of Sue Pearson, Kent Aircraft's secretary. That is, my old man's secretary, and he is Kent Aircraft. As the pilot, Hank Jordan, lit the torch and the twin jets built up, Sue Pearson turned to me.
What are you going to do now you're back, Whitney?
I've made a resolution to get to know some of the people who work here better. You know, see as much of them as possible.
Lose that look in your eyes when you say that, Whitney. You make me feel like a bargain in the slave market.
What's going on here this morning? This a test flight?
In a way. He's moving. He's off the ground. There he goes.
You sound awfully tense, Sue, for a routine test flight.
It's not a routine job. Where have you been the last 6 months, Whitney? Haven't you been reading the papers?
I've been too busy selling that fighter, remember? I come home with orders for the factory's entire output for the next 2 years. Not a bad effort, huh?
Not bad. Just wasted.
What?
Didn't you know that all F-92Ks have been grounded for the last 6 months?
Grounded?
Oh, didn't your father tell you?
I saw the great Chuck Kent for exactly 5 minutes yesterday. He said hello, and he was busy, and he'd talk to me today. You know how well we get on.
Whose fault is that?
Skip that. I want to know about this grounding. Why? What happened?
The Air Force took delivery of a dozen. 5 crashed in 1 week. 5 men killed.
What went wrong with them?
No one knows. They think it's got a jinx.
And what's that one doing up in the air now?
Gene Latimer and his boys went over with a fine micrometer or something. They worked on it for 6 weeks. They say it's perfect. We're finding out now if they're right.
That explains the little huddle over there. The old man, Latimer, Jim Berg.
Jim's been guarding the hangar as if it were made of rubies, using every trick he ever learned in the FBI.
And the fourth guy'd be the Air Force observer, right?
Yes, Colonel Creston.
Well, let's go over and join them.
I don't think that'd be a good idea, Whitney.
Why not?
Well, I told you they think it's got a jinx, and...
And they figure the jinx is me?
You crashed the very first F-92K, didn't you? And you were lucky. You walked away from it.
I didn't walk away. I was ejected away.
But you're around now. 5 other pilots aren't.
Of all the... I'm not the first guy to bend a plane on a test flight.
Since when was it a test flight? You were higher than a kite, Whitney, and you know it.
So I'd been drinking. I'd like to know just how many guys in Korea flew down Mig Alley without ever having an alcoholic blood count.
So that's the way heroes are made. Is that how you collected your 10 MiGs? Stewed to the gills?
Sure. I was always plastered. That's how I got 10. It was really only 5, but I was seeing double.
Witty Whitney.
Jordan! Jordan, answer me! Is anything wrong?
Something's happened. That's Gene Latimer on the VHF.
Jordan, answer me! What's happened? It's nothing, Sue. Jordan's radio's packed up. That can happen any time and often does. Latimer's feeling the strain, that's all. He's all tensed up, I guess, and...
There's the boom.
Yeah. Jordan's gone through the sound barrier. He must be diving to do that. The F-92K's not fast enough to crack the barrier at level flight.
Can you see him?
No, I can hear him, though.
There he is. Latimer's seen him.
I have too, and he's... Get on. Get on, everybody! He's going to crash!
The wings! They're coming off!
He'll hit any second!
Come in, Whitney. We've been waiting for you.
Case of let's all gather around the conference table, huh?
That's right. You know Gene Latimer, of course. So these two gentlemen have been new to you, Milton Moore...
How do you do?
...and Owen Hallmeyer.
Hello.
They've recently joined me, Whitney, as fellow directors of the company. Now, what we're here for is to find out what's wrong with the F-92K. The Air Force recognizes it as a good fighter. They'll buy it, but without any bugs in it. I've talked to Colonel Creston, and his suggestion affects you, Gene. He admits you're a brilliant designer, but he thinks maybe the fault is some little thing that you may have been too close to pick up.
In other words, an engineering mistake. Hasn't the good colonel thought of sabotage?
Sabotage with the other 5, too? In places that range from Las Alamos to Detroit?
Why not? I checked that plane nut by bolt. There was nothing wrong with it. What else could it be but sabotage? And I'm looking right at the man I think's responsible for it. Meaning me, Gene? Meaning you, Whitney. You crashed the first one, set us back months. What did you do to it this time?
Now, hold on there, Gene. I questioned Jim Berg, our plant security man, about that. He put seals on the hangar and had guards watching it all night.
Hey, Chuck, if I can interrupt right here.
Sure, Milton, go ahead.
Accusations and suppositions will get us nowhere.
Then I say let's call in the police.
No, Mr. Latimer. In my opinion, that would be fatal. It would completely destroy confidence in Kent Aircraft. Now, Mr. Hallmeyer and I, as co-directors with Mr. Kent, are concerned with facts.
Sure are. And with profits. We're not in this for sentimental reasons.
And facts are just what we haven't got at the moment. Now, immediately I heard of the 5 crashes out of the dozen planes the Air Force took, I embarked on a certain course of action. I called in the Blue Circle Detective Agency from Los Angeles. They have a fine reputation, and I asked them to conduct an investigation.
Without discussing it with Owen or myself?
Yes. I thought I was justified. And in view of this morning's tragedy, I think I was right. But, of course, I'll abide by my co-director's decision before going any further.
Well, I guess it sounds all right to me. I say go ahead. What do you think, Owen?
It's a bad business altogether. Sooner we find out, the better, and there's not much use having the police snooping round if there isn't any sabotage. Be the very worst kind of publicity.
I'm glad you agree with me. Meanwhile, Mr. Latimer, you will, of course, devote your attention to checking on Colonel Creston's idea.
Yes, I'll go over the next one personally, even though I think it's a waste of time. The boys around the factory say there's a jinx on the F-92K, and for my money, that jinx is our war hero here.
I've had about enough, Latimer. You're accusing me of murder.
Murder?
Sure. If that plane was sabotaged, then whoever did it killed the pilot, Hank Jordan, as surely as if they put a knife in his heart.
I didn't...
No, you didn't think of that. Maybe next time you use your brains before your mouth. I think I'll be moving along, gentlemen. Nobody needs a salesman right now, I take it?
No, you can go, Whitney.
I thought I'd move out of the hotel into the old beach house if you're not using it, Chuck.
Yeah, sure. Come up to the house for dinner tonight.
Well...
You'll be welcome.
Okay, I'll see you then. So long, everybody. I headed for my hotel to pack my stuff and to move it out to the beach house. On the way over, I wondered about the 2 new directors, Moore and Hallmeyer. What were they doing in the setup? Chuck hadn't said anything to me about them before. But then the old man and I hadn't been all that close. When I opened my hotel room door, I got a surprise. It had an occupant who was busily going through my suitcases. What's this? Government census? How many pairs of socks does the man back from Europe carry?
You're Whitney Kent?
Check. Who might you be?
My name's Slade. I'm with the Blue Circle Detective Agency.
And what are you doing here?
Checking.
Oh? On whose orders?
My boss, Mr. Van Eyck.
And who gave Mr. Van Eyck his orders? That I was to be included in the investigation of Kent Aircraft. The new director, Mr. Milton Moore?
Look, I'm just doing a job.
The wrong job, Mr. Slade. Out.
Now, wait a minute.
I said out, and I read it. We're a hard-headed clan, the Kents, and we use our heads right in the other guy's solar plexus. That's the Kent guided missile known in barroom fights from Tokyo to Busan, Mr. Slade.
You...
Don't move. Get your breath back. And I'll get my cases and go. I was leaving anyway.
I'm glad you came, Whitney.
So am I, since you asked Sue as well. I didn't realize your confidential secretary was that confidential.
Whitney Kent, of all...
Don't take any notice of him, Sue.
I'll do better. I'll take an axe to him.
Hey, how was Europe, Whitney?
Fine. In Paris, there was Fifi, chic and shapely and using such an expensive perfume. In Belgium, there was Fifi, still using that perfume. In London, there was Margaret.
What happened to Fifi in London?
Can't you guess? She ran out of perfume.
You've always got the smart answers, haven't you? I wonder why.
Defense mechanism, Chuck.
It's a long time since I had to talk to you, son. I tried to, anyway. Grew up too quick for me, I guess. I never had time to get away from the plant, and then, when I did, you were in Korea.
It doesn't matter. It was tough enough being Chuck Kent's son while you weren't around. If you'd been around, it only made it tougher.
I never knew it was as bad as that.
Well, we both had it tough, I guess. You lost a wife, the mother I never had. It's old history, Chuck. Let's skip it. How long have you had these guys Moore and Hallmeyer in with you?
I had to bring them in, Whitney. Expansion was too rapid. I needed capital, and they had it.
That Moore seems like a smart guy.
He is. He was with Ace Aero Corporation before he came in with me. Built them up out of almost nothing. Hallmeyer's a Texan, oil money, likes to speculate. This experience might change his mind.
And how about me?
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm back, having sold a lot of planes we can't deliver right now. So what next?
You mean, what are you going to do?
Just that.
Well, you've been working hard over there. Take a rest, Whitney. 3 weeks vacation at least. We'll talk about it after that.
Thanks, Chuck. That's all I wanted to know.
Oh, what's that supposed to mean?
I couldn't help wondering if you subscribed to Gene Latimer's theory that I'm responsible for sabotaging the F-92K.
Now, wait a minute.
Obviously you do, otherwise you wouldn't have suggested that vacation for me.
Whitney, you're wrong.
I don't think so, Sue. You don't mind if I don't stay for dinner, Chuck? It'd choke me. I leave you with one statement. I'm going to find out what's wrong with the F-92K if it's the last thing I do.
Welcome back. Well, this is something a little different. We've got an amateur detective at work here, which is a little different than usual. In addition to that, we've got some real tensions in the life of this character. It's going to be interesting to see how this plays out and what's going on with this sabotage. So I hope you'll join us next week for the continuation of High Sky Hoodoo. That'll do it for today. Join us back here tomorrow for the lineup. Next Friday for the second part of High Sky Hoodoo. And on Monday, another Johnny Dollar serial starts. Today's episode is brought to you by the financial support of our listeners. Thanks so much for your support. I do want to encourage you to take a look at the articles we've got at greatdetectives.net. On Saturday, I'll be posting my review of The History of Harry Nile, Set 3. And then also, on Sunday, I'll conclude with a look at the most dramatically powerful episodes that we've done in the Great Detectives of Old Time Radio. We will celebrate 1,000 episodes with a second download on Tuesday, so be looking for that. Well, now it's time for today's episode of the lineup, the Railroad Roundhouse Roundup Case.
Ladies and gentlemen, we take you now behind the scenes of a police headquarters in a great American city, where under the cold, glaring lights will pass before us the innocent, the vagrant, the thief, the murderer. This is The Lineup. Busy tonight. Yeah, Stillman boys are in the line. Half of the people in here are witnesses. Well, Stillman boys are popular. They deserve a good audience. Are we still going to play Tuesday? As far as I know. Your house? Yeah. Look, this time let's settle on a limit and stick to it, huh? Yeah, it starts getting out of hand. It sure does, and it's that stupid partner of yours, that stupid Irish luck. He gets real courageous when he wins a few bucks. Diamond Jim Greb.
You think he's been taking grass?
No, kidding. Now, let's stay away from some of those wild things he gets on. Lowball with Jack Wild. Oh, what is that, really?
Oh, now, come on.
Oh, well, it's almost that bad. He had something wild in Lowball.
Oh, he didn't play it. He was just kidding.
With my money, he was kidding.
May I have your attention, please? You people out there on the other side of the wire in the audience room. May I have your attention, please?
Okay, I'll see you later.
Right.
Thank you. My name is Greb. Sergeant Matt Greb. I'll explain the lineup to you. Each of the suspects you will see will be numbered. I'll call off a number, their name, and charge. At the end of each line, when I ask for questions or identifications, call out the number. If you're sure or not too sure of the suspect, have him held. The officers who took your name will assist you. They're seated among you. When the prisoners leave here, they are sent to the washroom and dressed back into their jail clothes. It makes it quite difficult to bring them back after they leave here. The questions I ask these suspects are merely to get a natural tone of voice, so do not pay too much attention to their answers as they often lie. Okay, bring on the line. All right, boys, come on, keep it moving. Right over here to the end of the stage. Now turn and face front, hands to your sides, look straight ahead. When I call your name and number, step out and talk up. It's a big room, so let the people in the back hear you. All right, number one, Jules Simpson, robbery. You always wear glasses, Jules?
Well, no, not always. I go to bed at night. I don't wear them then.
Well, that's real bright of you. Take them off.
Well, I can't see.
You could see pretty good the night of the 23rd?
Night of the 23rd? Well, I had the glasses on then all night.
Take them off.
Okay.
Don't look at me, look at the audience.
Well, I can't look at nothing. I can't see.
Pretend you can. Face front.
Okay.
Where do you live?
446 North River Street.
Well, is that a house, a hotel, or what?
Or what?
What?
Well, it's supposed to be a hotel, but I just wouldn't swear to that. It's been called a lot of things.
Where do you work?
Well, I ain't been.
For how long?
Well, a year, maybe.
How do you pay your rent?
Who says I did?
The manager of the hotel. He says you paid your rent.
Well, not regular, I mean.
Well, he says that too, but he says you paid it.
Well, I've been getting compensation.
From what?
Well, I worked a year ago. I had lots of jobs. I made enough to get a Social Security number. 55328, 7057. Is that okay?
What kind of a car were you driving when you were picked up?
Well, it was a Buick, a sedan.
What color?
Well, I just don't remember that.
Where'd you get it?
Well, I borrowed it.
Who'd you borrow it from?
Well, I just don't remember that.
Your memory's weaker than your eyes.
Well, I guess it is.
Have any weapons on you?
Oh, no.
The arresting officer found a .32 automatic in the glove compartment.
Well, it's not mine. Oh, the guy who owned the car, he must have put it there. I'm clean on that rap.
Okay, step back.
Oh, yeah. Can I put my glasses on?
Put them on.
Oh, yes. The guy could break a leg up here.
He sure could. Now step back. Okay, number two, John Stillman. Where do you live, John?
East side.
Talk up.
East side.
Can you people hear him out there?
Very well.
I told you when you walked out here to talk up. Now, come on, do it.
You scare me. East side.
I don't want to scare you, John. Just tell the people what you do.
I'm not working.
Did you ever?
Well, sure, sometimes when I was a kid. Not much future in it.
You arrested with anybody?
Oh, just Bob and Trav.
Bob and Travis Stillman, number 3 and 4. Any weapons?
38 Colt automatic, 38 Smith & Wesson revolver, 2 rifles, 1 single shot, and a 30-30.
Going hunting?
That's a funny remark.
Hold your head up.
Sure.
Take your hands out of your pockets.
Okay.
Now, where do you live?
I told you.
Where on the east side?
78, 108th Street.
Step back.
There, your father.
What?
Nothing.
Number 3, Travis Stillman. Come on, Trav. Come on, move it.
I'm tired.
Yeah, you look it. Where do you live?
Same place as John.
78, 108th Street?
That's it. Bob don't live with us, though. He's married.
I'll ask Bob.
Okay.
Tell the people when you were arrested. Where you were arrested?
In the alley.
In an alley where?
I was in a crate. Packing crate.
What were you doing in there?
Trying to keep from being arrested.
What do you
want? Yeah, so they have. Okay.
Well, John isn't working anywhere.
That's what I mean.
How old are you?
I just got a call from Mr. Arthur Fisher, manager of the Parkway Hotel in Lexington. Homicide? Yeah. Found the body of one of his tenants stuffed in a trunk in the basement. You been here?
Oh, about
10 minutes.
Hello, boys.
Hi, Doc. Oh, a woman, huh?
Yeah. Just with a minor examination, I'd say she'd been dead about a week.
In the trunk?
Yeah, looks like strangulation. It's a little hard to tell right now, but I'll do an autopsy as soon as we get her downtown.
Okay, I'll see you down there.
Right? Okay, boys, clean it up.
Where's the manager? In his room. Name's Fisher. Let's go talk to him. We haven't had one in the trunk in a long time. Any identification? One of the tenants. Fisher said her name was Green. Lived with her husband. Where's the husband? This way. Can't locate the husband. They left in 311, but the husband hasn't shown up. Fisher says he hasn't seen him for about a week. This is it. The woman's been dead about a week. You got somebody looking over 311? Yeah, Carger's up there. We talked with Fisher, saw the body, and Carger went up to...
Come in.
Oh, Mr. Fisher, this is Lieutenant Guthrie.
How do you do?
Hi, Mr. Fisher.
Sit down. Sit down, please.
Thank you. I understand the woman was one of your tenants.
Yes. Can I get you something? Some coffee or something?
No, thank you. Many thanks.
It's turning cold out. I put some coffee on the boil. Yes, the woman is Mrs. Green. She lives... maybe I should say lived in 311.
With her husband?
Mr. Green, yes. He hasn't been around for about a week. I'll bet he did it.
With both of them gone for a week, didn't you miss him?
When Green left, he said he and his wife were planning a short trip. I didn't think anything until I opened that trunk. Boy, that was the most awful thing I've ever seen. I'll think about that the rest of my life.
Did the Greens argue much?
Not too much. They had a couple of good ones, but who don't? Wait till my wife gets home. She never did like Green. Told me I should get rid of them.
Why'd she want that?
She didn't like him. Green told her to mind her business one day, and she didn't like him after that. Not much reason, though. Between you and me, I wish more people would tell my wife to mind her business.
What do you know about the Greens? Where'd they come from?
Well, they told me Kansas City.
Missouri?
Missouri? Oh, yeah, there's a Kansas City, Kansas, isn't there? No, they didn't tell me which, just Kansas City.
And what was his first name?
Joe. Hers was Louise.
What day did he leave?
6 days. About Tuesday, I think.
Gotta make sure.
Well, I'm pretty sure it was Tuesday.
How long have they lived here?
About 3 months.
What did Joe Green do?
Well, I don't know. He paid his rent. I never asked him what he did. We weren't very friendly. Didn't go out much.
We want a good description.
Oh, I can give you that. You know, I never thought I'd get mixed up in nothing like this. You read about things like this, but you never think you're going to get mixed up in them. The coffee. It's boiling over. Excuse me.
Sure. What do you think, Ben? I don't know. Her husband? Sure looks like it. If it isn't, he better have a good story. Somebody killed a woman and stuffed her in a trunk.
Yeah, I heard.
Everybody's making coffee.
I was getting tired. You want some?
Yeah, I'll take a cup.
Any suspects?
The husband. He disappeared about the same time the woman was killed. Manager gave us a pretty good description. The lab boys got some clear prints from the room. Running a check on him now. Hey, a little strong, isn't it?
Well, it probably is. I didn't measure.
Got any identifications on the Stillman boys?
6.
Oh, great.
Had a little trouble, too. You missed a good show. Trav Stillman got sore at his kid brother. We nearly had a family fight on the stage.
Oh, you made better coffee. Yeah?
Bob Stillman's close. I think maybe he's going to tell us all about it.
You need me?
He likes you.
Okay, we'll be down.
Can I come?
Yeah. Say, maybe you should bring some of that coffee.
Huh?
You could give it to Stillman. One swallow of that stuff and you confess to anything.
You're sure getting grouchy in your old age.
And you'd think after being married 11 years, you'd at least have learned how to make a good cup of coffee.
Molly's neglected my education.
Oh, now, don't blame your faults on that sweet little girl.
You're prejudiced because she peaked. Say, what about the woman in the trunk? How long?
Well, Dave says about a week. He's doing an autopsy now.
I hope the lab comes up with something on those prints.
Where'd you go then?
To a bar.
What bar? Oh, hello, Ben.
Hi.
I'm tired. Let me get some sleep.
Hello, Bob.
Hello.
You're tired, eh, Bob?
Who's that?
Guthrie.
Oh. I'm real tired, Lieutenant. Can't I rest for a while?
You're on my case, Bob. I have to ask Quine.
I've been asking him for the last hour.
You won't tell me who else was in on the apprentice job.
Oh, you know who else was in on it. Work on Trav and John.
You just blame it on Bob here.
Hey, you're nuts. You're just trying to work us.
Look, Bob, 6 witnesses identified the 3 of you.
For Pete's sake, lay off. I don't care if 6 dozen people identified us. I'm just tired.
Bob.
Yeah?
Ben?
Yeah, what is it?
Sorry, but it's important.
Oh, look, okay.
Bob. If you're smart and you're acting that way, you better... We got a report on those prints from Green's room. You know who Green is? Benny Kirk.
Holy.
Got an FBI kickback on him. They're really interested.
Well, they should be. They rate Kirk number 1.
I'd like to nab him.
Oh, who wouldn't? What about the woman?
His wife, all right. They were married in Covington, Kentucky in 1938. She's got a minor record.
Got an APB?
A few minutes ago.
Well, wait for me. I'll be right out.
Don't believe a word of what you say, Bob. We know what you were doing.
Then why keep asking?
I've got to work on this 411, Quine. I won't be able to stick around.
Okay, Ben.
Now, look, Bob. Take my advice. You're going to save yourself a lot of trouble if you can...
Yeah.
You know Benny Kirk, Bob?
I heard of him. Who hasn't?
Yeah. He's the number 1 boy in your world. He just did a sloppy job of killing his wife.
Kirk?
Yeah, kickback. He stuffed her in the trunk and skipped.
So what's that got to do with me?
You're 28, aren't you?
That's right.
When Kirk was 28, he was probably a lot like you. About the same record. He's only around 33 now.
Hey, look, what's this all about?
Think about it, Bob. Now he's killed somebody. And I'll lay you 8 to 5 he's dead inside of a year.
If you catch him.
We will. Think about it. Come on, man.
It's about time I won one.
Get a load of the stack.
What are you going to do when you can't see over him, man?
Look around the corner.
Okay, ace is high.
Nickel.
Here, Matt, give me 5 whites.
5?
4.
That's the way he wins.
Wins? You ready for him?
Well, come on. Throw one in.
Okay. 6, 8.
A pair.
Jack. Bet him. Little 3.
It's about time.
Ace.
2 bits.
Buy me.
You in, Quine?
No. Everybody in?
Run 'em.
3, 7, possible straight. Ace.
Deuce. Oh, come on. come on. You've seen aces before.
Yeah, all night.
Well, you're not in. What are you beefing about?
I'm beefing, too.
Yeah? 2 bits. Everybody?
Getting to be a matter of pride.
Well, if you're so proud, why don't you raise me?
Said I was proud, not stupid.
Come on, run 'em.
Everybody then?
Yeah. Go on.
Okay.
Yeah.
3, fair.
Yeah.
9, still possible.
Yeah.
4, and a king, fair.
I was fugitive.
What?
Authorities in West Virginia holding Benny Kirk.
They got him?
They're sending him up. He'll be on tomorrow's train.
Hey, that's a feather in our cap. We get to prosecute.
I'm betting a half.
Any confession?
No, they didn't say. Come on. A half.
You're sure proud of those 2 aces.
They're worth a half.
I'm out.
Well, how about you, Dave?
Oh, raise your half.
That's going, Dave. Beat his brains out.
Anybody want some beer?
Yeah.
How about you, Klein?
Huh?
Yeah, I'll have
Pay your
one.
money if you want to look.
Anybody else?
Yeah, I'll have one, Ben.
Let me see. You're 50 and 50 more.
Oh, no. You think you're going to make us believe...
I'm not trying to make you numbheads believe anything.
He's bluffing.
Well?
Well, what? Okay if I take my time? He's bluffing.
Well, why don't you call him? Oh, you got to call him.
No.
What are you out of your mind? Or something?
Thank you, boys. Thank you. Do you have him?
You didn't call.
Come on, let's see your whole card.
No. You mustn't speak. No.
He was bluffing.
Okay. Deal me in.
Will you look at that stack?
All right. Now, this is going to be low ball.
Anything wild?
One-eyed Jack.
I know it.
What's the matter with Jacks?
It's nearly 3. Yeah. Now, here comes the station agent.
She's coming in the yards now.
Oh, thanks.
You can go down this way. It's turning cold.
Yeah, it sure is. Yeah, we've been pretty lucky with this late in the year.
Good football weather.
This ramp. You, picking up anybody special?
Benny Kirk.
Benny Kirk. That's special. Who got him?
A rookie in Elkins, West Virginia.
Doesn't it figure? Guy like Kirk beats the best of them for years, and he gets careless, and a rookie takes him out. What car? Hey, what's that? I don't know. It's the conductor.
Hey, police?
Ben. Yeah.
Yeah, what's wrong?
Judy. The officer who was with Kirk is hurt. Kirk got away, jumped off the train about 100 yards back. With the officer's guns.
Where's the officer?
In this coach right here, in B. He needs it out.
Well, I'll give one.
It's all right.
Say Kirk jumped?
About 100 yards back. He was hurt, too. They must have had...
Matt, put out a call. Surround the yard.
Right, Ben. Can I do something?
Yeah, go stay with the officer.
You going after Kirk?
Yeah. Bleeding, all right.
Hey, listen.
Hold it.
Don't shoot. I work here. Don't shoot. You looking for some guy?
Who slugged you?
Some guy. You're looking for him. Tall guy. Had 2 guns.
I'm looking for him. I'm a police officer. You better sit down.
Yeah. Oh, he sure belted me. Look at all that blood.
Now, which way did he go?
Into the roundhouse over there. He was hurt. I just ran into him, and he slugged me when I asked him what he was doing.
Okay, you better take it easy now.
I gotta get to a doctor. I'm getting dizzy.
There'll be some men along in a minute.
I gotta get to a doctor right away. I've been belted good, but never this good. Maybe I got a fracture.
Well, you take it easy. I've got to get in that roundhouse.
Now, watch yourself. He's hurt and he's mean. I'm just lucky he didn't shoot me.
Okay, you take it easy.
Yeah. You better take it easy, too. He's got 2 guns.
super junk in a train. Shot me in the gut before I split his head.
Then give it up. We'll get you to a doctor.
Give it up for what? I've had it.
Okay. And what do you want to do?
I want to see how long I can stay alive. I want you to come in and get me.
I got all the time in the world. Kirk? Hey, Kirk! Come on, you're hurt. Come on out and I'll get you to a doctor. Kirk?
You see, Copper? You ain't got the time you think. If I don't make a noise, maybe you guess I'm dead. Then you come in, and I blow your head off.
I can wait.
I might just die on you. You wait all night. That's gonna be funny, Copper. I can't win, but I'm gonna make you work for me.
Use your head, Kirk.
I gotta die anyway. I do it my way. If I can get Joe or any of the stinking cops that's looking at his... You see, you're not even warm. You gotta come back to get me. You're gonna cross a lot of open ground. Go on! Shoot your head off! You won't pick me out.
Kirk! There'll be enough guns in here in a minute.
Blow the place up! Go on! I got 3 feet of concrete in front of me. Go on! Bring in your gun! Open! I got 6 more left. You hear me, you stupid pig? I got 6 more left. I'm saying, for you or anybody else. Then
keep down.
Where is he?
On the other side. I can't spot him.
There's a lot of ground between.
Yeah, and he likes it. He's hurt and he wants to shoot it out.
Ben, keep your head down.
Yeah. What is it?
Where is he?
On the other side. If you come over, do it on your face.
Ben.
Yeah.
Couldn't somebody get down that side?
Well, how?
Keep him busy.
He says he's behind 3 feet of concrete.
Tear gas.
Get it.
Fine.
Yeah, man.
Bring a gas gun.
Right. Bring a couple.
Right.
Kirk? Come on out with your hands up, or we'll gas you out.
Well, I guess he's not worried about it. Yeah. Here they come.
You got him spotted? No. He's over there someplace. That's a big area. We got 6 shells. Well, then start dropping them over there. All right. 4 bits, I find him. You got a bet. I'll take that side from the center track. Okay. Kirk! I'll give you one more chance. Okay. You ready? Yeah. Yeah. All right. Give it to him. The barn is too open.
Yeah, it's holding pretty well.
Not bad. All right. Give him the other 4. Space them about 10 yards apart. Ready? Yeah. Go ahead.
Here he comes, Ben.
I can't see him yet.
Just don't take me like that! Here he is. Easy. Yeah, he's down. Yeah. He's had it.
Let's get him out of here. This stuff is making me sick.
Hey.
Huh?
4 bits. Pay me.
The lineup, where before you pass the innocent, the vagrant, the thief, the murderer. Listen again next week when we again bring you The Lineup.
May I have your attention, please? You people out there on the other side of the wire in the audience room, may I have your attention, please? Thank you. My name is Greb. Sergeant Matt Greb. I'll explain the lineup to you. Each of the suspects you will see will be numbered. I'll call off a number, their name and charge. If you have any questions or identifications, please remember the number assigned to the president as I call his name.
The Lineup, starring Bill Johnstone as Lieutenant Ben Guthrie and Wally Mayer as Sergeant Matt Greb, is written by Blake Edwards with music composed and conducted by Eddie Dunstetter. Featured in tonight's cast were Hy Everback, Howard McNear, Peter Leeds, Clayton Post, Dave Young, Sidney Miller, and Herb Butterfield. The Lineup is produced and directed by Jaime Del Valle.
Welcome back. Well, what stands out to me in this episode is the performance of Wally Mayer as Sergeant Matt Grebs. Sadly, this is believed to be the last original episode featuring Wally Mayer. There are 2 other episodes, but both are marked on the digital deli as possible rebroadcasts. So this very well could have been the very last one that Wally Mayer originally recorded, with the 2 previous ones being reruns. This episode aired on November 29th, 1951. There were a couple episodes after that. The December 6th one, the Bastille-bound Bad Boys case, but that one we don't have in our possession. And then there was 3 episodes that were marked by the digital deli as possible rebroadcast. Mayer died on December 27th, 1951, a little less than a month after this episode aired. And it was definitely, I think it's going to be hard to imagine the lineup without him, because he really brought a great amount of humanity to the character of Matt Greb. And really this great dynamic between him and Bill Johnstone, that's just a classic. I haven't listened to a ton of the post-Wally Mayer episodes, but it's definitely a huge loss to the program. It should be noted that December 1951 was not a good month for great radio character actors playing the sidekick character on detective shows. That same month, earlier in December, Barton Yarborough, who played Ben Romero on Dragnet, passed away. And they actually made the episode The Big Sorrow, in which Ben Romero died in the story. I've never heard, in any of the episodes I've listened to post Matt Greb, any acknowledgement of the character, but he actually died on the day that The Big Sorrow aired. We'll hear Greb, I believe, in a couple of these future episodes that are rebroadcast, but this is the last original one. And in many ways, I have to wonder, as I've listened to this performance by Mayer, how much this influenced the character of Frank Smith that would come on Dragnet. Because the character that Wally Mayer played was very different than Ben Romero. Romero was, I think, while he was married, he was a lot more of a grumpy a character, while Mayer played Matt Greb as this very quirky, fun character with just a lot of different characteristics, including trying to get the single lieutenant married off. So it's definitely, as I've listened to this, I can definitely see how somehow or another, if not influencing Jack Webb directly, it may have influenced Ben Alexander. I mentioned this possibility before, but Ben Alexander was a game show host and businessman prior to taking on this responsibility. So and he was a fan of Dragnet, so it's possible he also could have listened to the lineup as well. So it's definitely an interesting question as to how much, Dragnet definitely influenced the start of the lineup. But did the lineup in some way influence the much better known Dragnet program? All right, well, that will do it for today. We'll be back with another episode of the lineup next week. In the meantime, send your comments to box13 at greatdetectives.net. Follow us on Twitter at Radio Detectives and become one of our friends on Facebook, facebook.com/Radio Detectives. Remember, 1000th episode special coming up on Tuesday. From Boise, Idaho, this is your host, Adam Graham, signing off.